everybody, and welcome back to another episode. Happy Saturday, guys. Thank you guys for being here. Nefty, my friend, welcome. Thank you for being here. Happy Saturday to you.
Thank you for having me. I just came back from a massacre in the Bronx. 20 to 9 home runs by one team in one game. What a massacre.
Well, there you have it, guys. The Yankees. So, guys, we're going to go over, obviously, everything that's going on. I want to get, I know people want to hear what Nefty has to say about what's going on with his idol in the community. So we will get into that, obviously, before Mike gets in, because Mike doesn't really care for this. You know, he loves his mom and pop that has his back computer delayed 15 years. So let's get started. Let's get started, guys. We got him Carter in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. Did you say nothing?
No, and I jumped on the computer thing, but obviously I haven't waited as long as Mike had. This is from the beginning. As a matter of fact, he probably bought it cheaper than I did. He bought it back then.
Maybe. When did you order it?
I ordered it, I think, was it last year?
Oh, so yeah, no, he's been waiting, 3.5 years, 3.5 decades, I think. Okada says strap on. It's about to get crazy. Yeah, we're gonna see Nefty's defense to the god. We got Michael. We got the raffle winner in the house. Welcome, my friend.
Konnichiwa means what's up.
Says good evening, collectors. Happy Saturday. I hope everyone enjoying this crazy weather. That's exactly what I said today. I said yesterday was 45 and freezing. Today was 70 and like boiling. I was like, what's happening right now? We got Carlos in the house. Welcome, my
Charlie, my friend, Charlie Brigante. How you doing?
Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being. Oh, look at this guy, Ash in the house.
Ash!
How you doing?
Thank you for being here. Welcome. Carlos says, evening all. It's been pretty. It's been a very nice 80-degree day, but that's all, folks. Anyone pre-order John Wick? Where did I see John Wick that I almost got it?
You don't have it?
No, I didn't pre-order John Wick or Kane, and I need them. And I saw it somewhere, and I was like, oh, should I get it? I think it was, where did I see it? I want to say eBay? I think it was eBay, and I almost got it on eBay, but I need that. I need Kane.
How many John Wicks you have currently?
4. Oh, man. We got Tali in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here.
Konnichiwa means what's up.
Welcome. Gilbert in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. Happy Saturday, everybody. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button. There's 29 of you guys in here. Thank you guys for being here as well. We got Giovin in the house. Welcome. It says stream delayed as usual. Typical of someone who overpays on a single figure, not on a high quality garlic. Overpays on a single figure. Let me tell you something.
Y'all don't ever disrespect me.
That's number one. Okay. That's number one. Number two, Nefty, you're here tonight. You didn't even remind me.
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
So let's get ready, guys. And let me tell you something, Giovan. I couldn't help it. Number one, there was nothing I could do. You think I chose to do that? Absolutely not. I had no choice, right? And that wasn't gonna be the one figure that I didn't have. That's going to go up to $5,000, okay? That was not going to happen. And it's only going to go. We're going to get into it again. It's only going up, okay?
Facts. Collectors out there, I'm sure, in the community, have figures that they've overpaid. They won't announce it out loud, but, for whatever reason, they really liked it, the franchise.
Oh, no, of course. No, absolutely. The problem is, 1,000 though, over 1,000. That's people overpaying for figures, no problem. People do it all the time.
Yeah.
But that markup of the figure would have been 5 and change to one, over 1,000. That's the painful part, But again, Nobody's forcing me to do it. I'm not complaining about it. That I had no choice, right? It was either don't get the figure or get the figure as soon as you can because it's only going to go up.
Yeah, look at me. I'm on the boat that I don't have the figure, but I'm not gonna drop the because it's available in certain places, but the prices are like.
Yep, that's correct. And again, there is absolutely no way that figure is going down in price at all, even with the dark side. Absolutely, they can't. It's a completely different thing. I mean, it should be at least. That's what we hope, right? That's what we hope. And especially if somebody brings up somebody brought up the fact that the Dooku lightsaber is not USB, which it's something that now brought up, maybe something that they just for whatever reason didn't feel like doing, and now to make it up to people because of this mess up, they hopefully will do it. I don't know, but they got to do something. They got to do something. Let's see who else is here. Oh, we got the Mandalorian. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. Guys, that's 31 of you guys in there. Please hit that like button if you haven't yet. Thank you guys for being here. What's on and popping, party people after Fabies? Anakin Rant. I believe this is that his new name is the Inner Apologist. No, did he? Oh my God. That's what I'm saying. Like, people call me a hot toy shill. Like, absolutely not. If they messed up, they messed up. What the hell am I gonna do?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what I defend is when people don't know what the hell they're talking about hot toys. That's what I defend. But if they mess up, they have messed up. They will always mess up. They will continue to mess up. It's just part of what it is. It's just what it is, right? We don't have to buy it. If we don't like it, we don't have to buy it. That's it, But this situation specifically for me is because of the fact that, again, it was a queue. It was the first queue. Not everybody got it. I didn't get it. I didn't get it. And there was no other way to get it for retail besides getting lucky with the wait list on Sideshow. That's the only way to get it for retail. People were getting it for retail, the notification from Sideshow yesterday when it was released. Can you imagine how lucky to get that? I was like, man, if that happens to me, I would be ecstatic, but of course not.
I'm on the waiting list. Hoping.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. Oh, you are on the wait list?
Yeah, I'm on the wait list.
Yeah, now, can you imagine, if you get it, send it to me. I'm trying to say so many great looking pieces coming out right now. We're spoiled with choices. No, that's the thing. You can hate hot toys all you want, but tell me somebody else that's giving you product, please. Please.
Don't worry, I'll wait.
The Anakin or Freddie Mercury. The Anakin or Freddie Mercury. Unbelievable. No respect. Chadwick, my friend, welcome.
Hello!
Says, I heard a rumor that Fabs had a meltdown last night over the Artisan Anakin, and Howard Chan had to send him a cease and desist for disrespecting our sacred brand, Hot Toys Wakanda Forever. Unbelievable. No respect.
How dare you?
Unreal. Matt Planet in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here tonight.
I'm doing.
Welcome. Let's see. Two.
Konnichiwa means what's up.
Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. We got Bo.
How you doing?
Happy Saturday to my Hasbro. My Hasbro collection.
I haven't opened up the Hasbro Ghost.
When did you get it?
Oh my God. Probably 3 months ago, something like that.
Well, if you have time, we could do a live unboxing.
No diddy.
No diddy. Yeah, we could do a live unboxing if you have time.
Yes.
Let's see. Yes, guys, hit that like button. There's 28 of you guys in here. Thank you guys for being here as well. We got Chadwick says, is anyone getting the President Toys Deadpool Unmasked head sculpt? That's kind of looking, kind of funky now with the Hot Toys one,
Yeah.
I didn't order it, so because I already had two previous to it anyway, so I didn't get that one. Big Dog, my friend, welcome.
Hello!
Welcome. Happy Saturday. Thank you for being here. We got Rob in the house. Welcome, my
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
Welcome. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button if you haven't yet. Thank you guys for being here. Chris, my friend, welcome. Thank you for being here. Welcome. Figure it out. Welcome. Thank you for being here.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
I can't wait to see what Mike says about that meeting. I'm telling you, that's Mondo. That's Mondo 101 right there. Let me see. Lou!
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
He says, what up, my overpaying DX Anakin and in our Batman collectors. Unbelievable.
Konnichiwa, bitch.
Let's see who else is in the house. Fabs, yeah, early today. I don't know. Yeah, what do you mean? Oh, that's right. You were super late as usual. No, he was late. He was super late yesterday. I guess he doesn't have the notifications on my channel. Thanks, friend. Thank you for all your support. Unbelievable. Let me see who else is in here, and then we'll get started right away. A figure is only worth exactly the amount somewhat. But here's the thing, right? Correct, right? You're going to pay whatever you think is comfortable for you to pay, right? Now, is that price okay? Anything over, retail, is it okay? Absolutely not. Is even retail, I tell you guys all the time, with the Jokers, right? Is that worth it? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Even at retail, the Artisan line at retail, it is not worth that at all. But because I'm a collector and because I'm obviously getting literally so far, thank God, I've gotten every single Artisan, everything that's coming as well, I have already secured, thank God again. So why would I not have the one figure that I couldn't get from Sideshow?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it just, to me, right? To me, wouldn't make sense to be like, oh, it's okay. Like, no. And again, because I know the meaning of that figure. I know the value of that figure in the community. Remember what happened when the first one came out. Remember what happened when Darkseid came out. Still to this day, we haven't gotten anything since Anakin related, besides obviously the Darth Vader. And now the battle damage Vader that we're getting again. None of them are Anakin. So I know what that figure is going to be in the future. It's already happening. You cannot get it for less than $1,000 anywhere. So that's why I got it, because I know that for whatever reason, that money is there and it will continue to stay there. The only way, okay, which again, I doubt it'll ever happen. The only way that figure will lose value is if for whatever reason, which again, I highly doubt it. It should never happen, at least. Again, anything's possible, but it should never happen. Is if Hot Toys decides to remake that figure as a 2.0, which again, it can't happen. We don't need bigger bodies for Star Wars figures, which is why we haven't gotten a single 2.0 of anything yet, right? Or at least branded 2.0. I can tell you Moff Gideon from what is it, season 1 or season 2, whatever it is, I think season 1, to the Moff Gideon season 3, that's two completely different sizes of figures. I can tell you the head sculpt alone is bigger on the newer one because of the rolling system, the eye system, right? The rolling eyes. The original one doesn't have that. So it's already a beefier figure just from, one update. Again, they didn't call it 2.0, but it's a bigger figure already. So Hot Toys could come out of left field and call it, again, 2.0 for whatever reason. Or reissue. But again, a reissue is the exact same thing. They can't call it updated reissue. It doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. So that's why I don't know what's going to happen. Something's got to happen. Something has to happen. But the money, the money, it is what it is, right? If you're in the hobby of hot toys, you already know that money is needed to be involved in this hobby. It's just what it is. Now, if you're blessed and lucky enough to be able to do those things, then you know what it is. But nobody's forcing anybody to buy anything. Nobody's telling you need to buy anything. People get so upset about, oh, who asked for that? Be happy that, guess what? You get to save a little bit more money before your next purchase. If they didn't make something that you didn't like, or if they made something that you didn't like, or they didn't make something that you wanted. Just people immediately just have to be negative about everything. I don't get it. I don't get it. I will never get it. Kayla, my friend, welcome.
Hello.
Thank you for being here. Jovan says, I'm perfectly fine with how people choose to spend their money. This Anakin is no exception, though not going to stop me from... No respect. Unbelievable. No respect. So no, but seriously though, that's the only reason why, right? Because I know what's coming for that figure. Even if it's it's bad as it looks in pictures, right? That figure, it's gonna be a valuable figure just from the demand alone. As the figure was released, the fact that the value shot up how it did without the figure being released tells you everything you need to know. Again, the people who have it coming and think and are saying it's bad, they're not going to get rid of it. They're not going to get rid of it for retail. I can tell you that. Okay. And they're not going to get rid of it at all. And then I can tell you some of them will even change their minds and go, oh my God, it's actually not that bad. This is actually, remember this conversation because it's going to happen.
Even with all the issues that have come out with that figure, I'm hoping to get it. And
because there's no issues. There's no issues. It is complete. Well, I mean, it is an issue, but it's just the hair, number one, right? That is the biggest red flag of the figure, the hair. That we got two completely different hairs, right? One from the prototype and one from the final product, which changes the entire look of the figure. So that's why it's an issue.
Now, and if you I use this word, but if you follow the MO of Hot Toys in the past when they've took a swing and missed, they always make it up.
That's what I'm saying. They have to do something about that, unless they just don't. Unless they just say, you know what, it is what it is. But something's got to get fixed. Something's got to get redone. Something's got to get done properly. I mean, one thing that has never happened, but it could, is if they decide to, just like they've done with the Tony Stank, give us replacement heads.
Oof. But
you know
now
what I mean?
About replacement artisan head. That's
what I'm saying. That would be the only thing that would make sense. That's the only way that they could correct the entire issue, and then moving forward with the dark side, have it as the fix.
You think also the issue could have been the artisan hairstyle of Anakin, the full hair. I know you have the Wonder Woman. Is that an artisan one? Because I don't have that one.
No, it's not It's not labeled artisan, but
right,
it's
so
it's more hair.
Conversation there. But as we're moving into this artisan world, and you have in this case Anakin with the full set of figure, and now let's look at what I just recently got, the Jack Sparrow. Yeah, it's artisan, but it's more dread, so it's more compressed and compact, so easier to make. So my question is, because we know we're going to be getting Black Widow, artisan, a full headset, is it a good idea? I mean, we're in it.
Well, the women are easier. The women are easier because it's longer hair, right? Anakin's hair was a nightmare for everybody. Knew from the beginning of the prototype that the hair sucked already because his hair is funky to begin with. That was the problem. And from the prototype, everybody said the hair looks funky, the hair looks funky, the hair looks funky. Because that's a funky hair to do.
What do you think about the prototype that we've seen of Dark Side Luke Skywalker, right? It's Dark Side because he's all in black.
Right.
Short hair.
Right. Well, that's that weird parted hair to the side that, you know.
That gave me kind of, I'm getting it, but it gave me weird vibes when I saw it initially too.
Well, no. So the good thing is that, well, I mean, I don't know if it's a good thing or not, but the thing is that it looks like, again, a light brownish to it, right? It's not that dark Anakin brown either.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the only thing that could mess it up again. If they showed us that it's like a, you know, like a very light gold, you know, like a very light, dirty blondish color to Luke, right? And that dark side Luke, and then to suddenly come out with it again, a whole dark brown Luke, that's going to be a problem.
Well, so you would say then, will you agree with this statement that the verdict is still out when it comes to Artisan? You know, because, you know, it's new, it's shiny, it's the new thing, but is it good? You know, it's a really good match.
It's the best.
No. I know it's supposed to be the best. I know it's supposed to be the here, but in actuality, I mean, I guess I'm asking you of something we don't have, the future figures, because as we go deeper and deeper into the Artisan line, are we going to be able to say, yo, this is solid, or are we going to be getting a lot of more misses than hits?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Like I said, Hot Toys will always mess up, right?
Yeah.
Have mishaps over and over and over, right? It's just how often, right? So I don't think so. I think this guaranteed has woken them up. Okay. Like I said, something's got to give, something's got to change, something's got to be done. I can guarantee you something's got to get done. So again, my only option would be replace the head sculpt. It's going to be expensive. Absolutely. But guess what? Everybody's happy.
What worried me was a statement you made in last night's stream that you mentioned that the next dark side Anakin, if it comes, it's going to have to be Artisan. It's going to have to look almost the same because
it only makes sense. It only makes sense. How can you have a figure from the same movie, right? He wasn't aged in the movie. So there's no reason to make him older in light side and then older in dark side. So right, so that doesn't make sense. He has to look exactly the same way. Maybe the only difference is an expression of anger, right? That's it. And where do you get that from? Right, you could do it from the lips, and you obviously have to do the eyes. So the eyes got to give you the little expression correct, and that's it, right? So that's why I said they have to tweak it. Right, they have to tweak, but it has to look exactly the same. You can't get something completely different than what we just got. It doesn't make sense. So that's why it's tough. I am Vengeance. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Happy Saturday.
Hello!
Welcome. Let me see real quickly. All right, let's see where you guys are at. What happened here? What's going on? I lost the chat. Here we go. JD, welcome. Thank you for being here. Happy Saturday, my friend.
Hello!
Nice Evil Superman 3 posted to the We Need 2.0 review. Yes, thank you. There was a custom that I had done. I bought three of those Supermans, and the reason why I got that one done was because we didn't have the announcement of the evil version yet. So I had three of the original ones. I customized the first, that one to make it red. My other one is standard, but it's the crystals are green and the necklace is green because remember the special edition came with the green kryptonite necklace. And then I had a third one sealed, which was going to be my standard, white crystals look, and I sold it, and that was that. So I don't even have a standard look for that Superman. But that Superman figure that's a Grail figure. Yeah. And yes, we need another one like very, very soon because
isn't Inart talking about that?
Well, they suck anyway. But the whole point is the reason why it's important for Hot Toys to make a new figure of that character is because with these new bodies that they're making, the figure and the tailoring that they've been doing, it's going to look incredible. So that's what I want it for, because I know it's going to look awesome. So who's picking up Freddie Mercury? Sean, my friend, welcome.
Sean.
Hello.
Guys, there's 44. If you guys didn't, please hit that like button if you haven't yet. Thank you guys for being here as well. We got Clinton Martin in the house. Welcome, Mike.
Hello.
Thank you for being here. Welcome. Let's see so we can get started. Thank you guys for being here. Hello, everybody. We got Two Fingers in the house. Welcome, my friend.
Hello.
I predict Burnt Anakin coming. Oh, that is a great. That would be insane.
No legs, no arms. Like,
Oh no, that would be like Back to Tank style. You know. I mean, anything's possible, especially because we already got right. We already got we're getting. That's what I'm saying. We're already getting the battle damage with the completely, burnt face. But they could do like a Two-Face style look. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That would be nice. That'd be cool. He said Burnt Anakin coming. Oh my God, no respect. I invented says, however you feel Hot Toys figures are not holding value. You can find them very cheap on the site. Yeah, depending on the figure. Again, a lot of the endgame stuff's not holding value. A lot of that stuff from then is not holding value. Mike and I, which we're going to get into later. Last week after the stream, we usually, stay backstage after the stream, and we were going over, and we went over about 20 figures. 20 figures that he was trying to figure out, how they were doing in the market. A lot of them actually are holding value right now, right? And what we realize is we have to wait at least 6 months to gauge, because remember, these are just new releases that are still holding value, and some of them are going up in value. But what happens is it dies down. And I'm noticing it happens after batches as well, right? You'll know, for example, Toys for Kiddos. They'll have a specific price for the first batch. And then depending on how the figure is doing overseas, he'll either raise the price or lower the price. That's how I can gauge how a figure's doing. Supergirl, I looked at his page. He had it for $440, $420, something like that. I knew I was going to have a problem if he had it up for that expensive, because I knew that the figure was rare for him to have it for that price when retail was $270. So I knew there was a problem. So I started panicking, and I got it through a channel member, which I told you guys. And I got it for $350, which again, overpaid like crazy again for not pre-ordering, thinking I was going to get 2. And I barely got 1. So that's how I'm able to gauge some stuff before it gets crazy because of his pricing overseas. Carlos says,
I just looked up Grand Moff Tarkin on eBay. Look at the prices on that. The cheapest one I found was $485 from Croatia. Used.
And used, imagine?
Used. New, I'm looking at $1,298 for the. Oh no, that's for the Vader and Tarkin. Tarkin alone, $769 from China.
Those figures, those are classics now. Those are, they're old too.
So. By definition, simpler figures for when it comes to accessories, and it's not compared to what we see in today's figures and older bodies. And yet, look.
Right. But again, those figures, the meaning, again, the meaning of those figures, right? The era that those figures came out in, right? Those days were, the figures that were coming out during those times are not the same, amount of figures that were being pumped out now, right? So, and believe it or not, during that era, I'm going to say that to a certain extent, it could feel like the figures were better, because Mike says it all the time. It's like, oh, back then we were getting better stuff. And to a certain extent, we were, right? When it came to likenesses, when it came to,
especially the older characters,
correct. Some of those figures, right? The difference is now, for example, an older body from those figures that I'm talking about, those bodies now are a little flimsy, are a little loose, right? So that's the only problem with those figures, that those bodies are now old. Now, what are we getting? We're getting great quality bodies. We're getting newly updated bodies, right, from many years ago. So that's why those updates are good when they do them, because of those bodies, right? You hope they last longer. You hope they don't get loose as quickly or loose at all anymore, because so much technology, so many advances in this toy game that, of course, are going to help those, those things, the body development, the R&D stuff that they got to do, all this computer stuff. So it's very cool to talk about. Oh, look who it is. Michael, welcome.
Mike.
What up?
Carlos says, it's a great point. If Hot comes out with a figure that is not to your liking, it's good. No, exactly. That's what I'm saying. People get upset. Like, why? For what? Just save your money, and then either if your wallet's itching you, right, then go buy something. There's plenty of things that you could buy if you're upset that you can't or pre-order a hot toy.
Yeah.
Like, it's not that big of a deal. But again, people love the drama. People love the just the complaining for whatever reason. Mr. J, welcome, new viewer in the house. Thank you for being here. Happy Saturday. Don't forget to hit that like button. There's 47 of you guys in here. Thank you guys for being here. So, we got a super chat from the King Luch. He said, shout out to Nefty for always being reliable, dependable follower streamer, unlike Garlic Rudy's World. Rudy, he came for you, Rudy. You should remove him from your payroll ASAP.
I was giving Rudy updates on the Bronx Palmer game today, where they were like 17-6.
Oh my God, Rudy, he came for you, Rudy. Get him, Rudy. Get him. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. This is for you.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, you.
No, thank you, bro.
Thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, seriously, you.
No, seriously, thank you, bro.
No, for real, you.
No, thank you.
Rudy, where are you? He came for you. He came for you. He came for you. Oh, man. Bradley, welcome you, Garlic. Fab switched to almost here. What?
Right.
What are you speaking? Charlie the Unicorn, welcome, my friend. Thank you for being
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
In fact, I saw in a group chat they were mentioning that the Falcon Captain America from the new one waitlisted in Sideshow.
Yes, Moose shared that.
Moose.
And so I don't believe it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't believe it at all. I can tell you that right now.
How long is that there? 3 weeks? 3 weeks?
About that. I don't, that's not true. Again, if it is true, I'll be completely shocked, because there's nothing exciting about that figure at all. He doesn't even have the cowl anymore. That white piece that he had on his face, that's removed. So the figure.
Because I went to my small mom and pop shop around. They have this one, or in pre-order, that is, still available to pre-order, and the old one in stock.
Right. Yeah, no. So that one, it's not, it's been sitting forever. The goggles are not removable on the original one. This one, you can remove the goggles, right? Again, he doesn't have the cowl in the new one. He does in the other one. I like the white one better, believe it or not. I like that look with the cowl better. I don't like the fact that you can't remove the goggles, though. Yeah. If you like the white one, you could always remember by just the head sculpt from the new one without the goggles, and then just put it on the old one, right? If you really like the old look, which I do. I think Mike likes the old one too.
And you can probably find it at a discount now, because a lot of shops
correct.
I sold mine for $100 off.
Oh God.
Brand new. What did I pay? I paid $399, right? Close to $390 or something like that. And I think I sold that on eBay for like $265 shipped.
Crazy. Yeah, no, a lot of people are getting deals on that figure because it wasn't doing well at all. Julie, let me know how many likes. Let me know how many likes we got now, please, and we'll continue. Let me know when we're doing better than this, because this is kind of upsetting.
I heard you saying like the bodies aren't holding up. Didn't I hear you say that?
Yeah, he was talking about the older figures. We were talking about the Marv Tarkin era of figures, those old Star Wars figures. The Luke farm boy, the Leia, the Chewie, Han from that era.
See, I don't know. I think the all those bodies are holding up on my end. You know what I mean? I think the only one I would say is I don't want to say it's not holding up, but is very frail and thin is the Leia. The Leia is a thin body, right? It's a very
Right, and those bodies for me are perfectly fine.
Yes,
I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to give you an example of something that is
to be honest, there has not been a hot toy body that hasn't held up. There's been third-party bodies, of course, that have not held up, but not a hot toy body. I can't think of one.
No, I could tell you, like, for example, a Dutch body. That body is trash right now.
Oh, that's
I don't have that.
Right, exactly. You don't really collect anyway. But he has Superman's dad though, guys. So how do you not have a Dutch? How do you not have a Dutch? How do you not have a Dutch figure?
What do you mean? I have a Commando.
Right, that's not Dutch. We're talking about. Don't change the subject. Don't change the subject.
Commando is a far better Schwarzenegger figure than the Dutch. That's why I got the Commando. And because they didn't complete the line, I said I'm not going to just get Dutch and not have everybody, Jesse the Body, the whole. I needed everybody. It was all or nothing with that line with me.
Guys, I hope you heard everything he just said because it sounds to me.
Have you heard
like...
of a psyop?
Because
from the guy who pays tax and shipping.
First of all, let me tell you how this is such a lie right now. Okay,
no, it's called smart collecting.
Right. Guys, you ready for this? You ready for this? Okay. When did Dutch come out, and when did Matrix, John Matrix come out? Years apart. So you're not gonna sit there and tell me that you decided to purposely miss out on Dutch from 15 years ago to then all of a sudden wait for John Matrix 17 years after.
There's no way. Sorry, he wasn't 17 years after.
Not literally. Not 2
years, 3 years after.
No way. So you're saying Dutch and John Matrix are 2 years apart? You're out of your mind.
I think they're 3 or 4 years apart.
You want to find out? You want me to get the shoe of Dutch?
Again, I don't have that.
Tell you the year.
Figure. I don't have that shitty Dutch figure that you're complaining about the body deteriorating.
So, see, guys, he purposely didn't get it because he knew the body wasn't going to hold up.
Look, I don't have any of the shitty figures because I'm a genius when it comes to this stuff.
God. Unbelievable. No respect for the hobby.
No pink panty over here.
What do you mean? You don't have a Mark II, a Mark III, a Mark IV?
I didn't get any of the pink panty Iron Man figures.
That's what happened. Guys, this is why he can't be the Hot Toys veteran because he doesn't have anything. You know what I mean? You can't live through Hot Toys and not own a pink panty Iron Man. Impossible.
No pink panty over here.
See, he doesn't really collect.
And I remember I skipped the first. I lucked out and I skipped the first War Machine. And, thank God I did because then they came out in diecast, which obviously was like a far better. Again, probably
those War Machines, even plastic, were massive. They were beautiful figures.
Yeah, but again, I skipped it on. Again, I don't know if it was on purpose or, but I lucked out on that. Same thing with the Black Widow. I never got the original, the very first Black Widow. I skipped her because I just didn't like the hair.
Yeah, it was like very dull hair. That was like straight up dull hair.
Mike, did you get in on this Artisan Anakin?
Fuck no! I'm laughing at you suckers. I'm laughing at all you assholes that have paid $600 for bullshit.
Well, let me ask you:
Mike,
are you not into any Artisan? Are you invested in any Artisan?
Yeah, Black Widow.
Black Widow.
That's it.
But watch, you know what? But they're gonna burn me. They're gonna burn me because they're gonna eventually do a sculpted hair version. And
no, they're not. No, they're not. I'm telling you, they're not. I'm gonna tell you why they're not. They never did. They never did. They never will. That's why they're not gonna do it.
I think they're gonna just do it after. Because look, if they do it around the same time as the Artisan figure coming out, they're going to prove to people that they shouldn't be spending money on this goofy Artisan nonsense.
Right.
Because again, it's not the majority. I don't believe in the hobby. I think it's like maybe 30%. It's a 70-30 split. I think 70% like sculpted, 30% like doll hair.
Oh no! It's not. I don't even think it's like that. I think what's happening is, like, for example, when there was no Artisan, everybody just had sculpted. You know what I mean? Like there was no like, oh man, yes, there was maybe your 1% that got them customized, the customizers too. from sculpted to rooted, right? They would get their own rooting, or you had the rare people who wanted their stuff rooted, right? That's very rare. That's always been very rare. What's happening now is because they brought that into the mainstream of Hot Toys, and they're only selling you a certain amount. That's why everything's selling out. That's the only reason why. If Artisan was never introduced, we had no other choice but to sit there and enjoy sculpted anyway. So I don't think, all of a sudden everybody just, that 30% came out and said, oh, we need art, we need, rooted. No, I don't think it's that at all. You always had that, very, very small percentage of collectors that like that really real, real hair look to the figures that make them look that much more realistic. That's always been a thing. But again, very, very.
You think they're going to make changes to that Artisan figure? You think they're actually going to?
I'm telling you, I don't know. They have to do something. I don't know.
They're already in shipping pallets. They're already in containers.
That's what I'm saying.
No way they're shipping.
That's what I'm saying. But the only thing that they could do that would make sense is to replace those Artisan heads. The problem is that's going to be super expensive. They're not going to do that.
It'll be such a loss. They'll never.
Correct. They're not going to do that.
And they learned their lesson from the whole fucking the Iron Man fiasco with the head. They'll never do it again.
Correct. Again, and an Artisan being, literally handmade is not gonna, it's not gonna happen. Bob says if you look at Nut Piz sculpted hair, has a whole other level of quality. Oh my God, excuse me. Level of quality, they can take it. Glutathion is a scam.
So what is he saying? Nut Piz has higher and more Artisan hair than Hot Toys?
I don't even know who Nut Piz is. Who's
you
Nut
do?
Piz?
What do you mean? Of course you know who Nut Piz is.
Who is that?
He's the doctor in the Philippines who does the head sculpts, right?
I don't
Remember
know.
The guy who did the yeah, you do. We talked about him. The guy who does the Black Panther, the bad guy from Black Panther. He did that head sculpt that we like.
Oh no, I thought that was what the hell's his name?
Wasn't that Nut Piz?
No, I thought that was Max Newt. That was Max Newt. Because I have it. Max Newt.
I think it's the same shit.
Yeah, see, I don't really know Nut Piz.
Max Nut was just like a distributor for the Nut Piz guy, I thought.
Yeah, no, I don't know Nut Piz. I know Max Newt. I get Max Newt stuff. Again, if that's Nut Piz, I never heard of that name. So,
anyways, definitely custom.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. It's just that Inart brought it in, right? Inart brought it in to their line, and Hot Toys took it, made an entire line out of it, right? And now that because I tell you guys all the time, Hot Toys is more mainstream than any other company, in 6 scale. Because they're the only ones making as much product as the most licenses, the most variety of everything. So that's why it became more mainstream, the Artisan. So that's why for you, Mike, it may feel like there's so many of these guys, obsessing over the Artisan. No, it's just now that it's available, it's cool to get the best thing that Hot Toys is making. That's all it is. It has nothing to do with everybody all of a sudden needs Artisan. If Hot Toys decides to never make Artisan again, only sculpted, what are people going to do? Stop buying Hot Toys because there's no more rooted? Absolutely not. So it's just a thing. It's just a trend.
Again, it's a sales tactic. That's again to me.
Oh, that too. Well, that's a scam.
It really is. It's just FOMO 2.0. Let's make an even more deluxe figure. These were already the top high-end, most deluxe figures you could get, and they're trying to make them super deluxe by making them Artisan, which is now obviously a joke.
Michael says, crazy to me that we get multiple Vaders, Anakin, but we still haven't gotten a Qui-Gon or Obi-Wan Padawan. Well, those are coming, right?
We say that all the time, right? We complain that they make these bullshit color variations 9 times over, and we don't get figures that we need to complete our lines. It's horseshit.
Yeah, it's true. Ernesto, how are you, my friend? Welcome. One thing I'm going to say regarding this is it's coming. The Padawan, the episode 2 and episode 1 Obi-Wans are coming. 100% they're coming. So it's just a matter of time. So don't think they're not. Was the figure in Nefty was the figure in Nefty background?
It's from Hana Studio, the
Hannah Lee.
Hana Lee. Sorry, this is actually a statue. It's from the BVS Robin. If you remember in the movie, I'll bring it up closer. It's an actual statue. It's not a figure.
Hannah Lee. So what did that cost? $75,000.
Mike, no respect. Unbelievable. Yeah, you're blurry, Nefty. It's like blurry.
Is it good now?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
It's a heavy piece. The feet go here. I just move it because there's no magnet or anything. It just stays there. Get the other one, and it's from if you remember BBS.
No, that's cool.
In the back cave.
What is it made out of? What is it made out of?
Must be some type of resin because that's what it feels like.
Oh, I got
Looks cool. Looks cool.
Yeah.
No, that's nice. It
has like I guess a clear peg to give the illusion that it's floating. But
if you put that in a case, sick.
Yeah.
Sick. Skin graft Anakin, this guy.
No, but seriously, how much did that cost?
Oh no, yeah, seriously,
Mike's no respect. How much did you pay? You said
$350. Let me double check. I have it saved.
Robinho, welcome. Happy Saturday. Thank you for being here.
Hello!
Hi, any news on Black Suit Toby announced 2023? No, nothing yet, but probably soon. It'll probably be soon. Eric, my friend, welcome.
Hello!
Welcome. Let's see who else. Yes, guys, hit that like button. There's 49 of you guys in it. Please hit that like button if you haven't yet. Thank you for being here as well. We're about to get started. Wait, my friend, welcome.
Konnichiwa. Means what's up?
Welcome. Let's see. Figure it out says Hot Toys Major Allen Dutch for brittle body figure worth of. Yep. Told you that body is such garbage. I have two of them. Let me tell you something. They were so bad that I have two, and my second one, the leg broke. Okay, that's how cheap and garbage those bodies were.
Really?
And it broke. I ended up having to buy a muscular type Hot Toys body because they were selling them at the time, and that's how I have my second Dutch now. So because that body's not for that figure, the neck is like 10 feet long, and then the head just sits on top. So I need a Fison now or just a standard replacement, Hot Toys body. But I don't even want to buy it because I know it's going to break again, So that's why I didn't even want to bother getting it.
They should still do that. I don't know why they stopped. You know what I mean?
Yes,
they were doing those true type bodies, and they just knocked it off, right?
Guys, please hit that like button. There's 47 of you guys here. Thank you guys for being here. We got Ash with the super chat. Thank you for unbelievable. No respect. They're coming.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, you.
No, thank you, bro.
Thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, seriously, you.
No, seriously, thank you, bro.
No, for real, you.
No, thank you.
Ash, they're coming, Ash. They're coming. Did you get the new Deadpool, Ash? You didn't even tell us. If you guys were paying attention to me in the group chat, I warned everyone before it went waitlisted that it was on low stock remaining.
Yeah.
I told you, Tuli, it's not real. Relax. Waiting for an Artisan Captain America. This guy. Unbelievable. Guys, hit that like button if you haven't yet. Don't be garlics. Fabs has the Dutch oven off screen. This guy. No respect. Chat and the show has begun. I am. What are you speaking, Carlo? Not one of my Hot Toys body in 10 years is worn out. I think some collectors are just rougher than. I'm telling you, I don't touch my stuff. I don't play with my stuff. Just when I go grab them for like pictures, that's when I feel that they're very weak. They're very loose. And I don't play with my stuff. I'm not somebody that like beats up on their stuff. I talk about collectors that do that.
What is that MMS though? Like there's got to be that early.
No, they're very early. That's what I'm saying. That's why
the blade body is completely fine.
The blade body, I think my body's okay. Yeah, I think that body's
that's
okay.
That's an early MMS. Like a Superman's
but that Dutch is even older than Blade.
Do you guys own any of the original Hot Toys military, police, firefighters?
I do.
How's those about?
I got those are fine. Those are perfectly fine, believe it or not. Maximum Flex, welcome. Long time, I feel like. Everybody wants rooted, lame. They did not the sculpted version. Exactly. Right. Now, and it's true.
Because it would prove this, because the sculpted would be better. It would make the rooted look not as premium if they did a sculpted at the exact same time. Like that.
Why? What is your reasoning? Why do you think they don't do that? Like,
because again, the sculpted, which would be $200 less than the Artisan, it would look better, and it would make the premium figure seem not so premium. That's why they're doing it. That's why they're holding it back and not doing sculpted at the same time as a rooted, because it would make sense. Like that's what they used to do, right? They used to do an option, and they realized, oh shit, you know what? We can't do that because the more expensive figure is not. It's not looking as you're getting the value. So they knocked that shit off.
Nutpiece is the one doing that amazing Doctor Strange sculpt. Which one's that one? Is that the one the Evil Strange?
We brought it up on the show. The one with the third eye.
Third eye.
The Evil Strange with the third eye.
But it's expensive. It was. I mean, I even held off. I reached out to him. I actually got a quote, and I hated the price. It's a little too expensive.
Fabs loves glutation. Glutation. Derek, my friend, welcome. welcome. All right, so
Hello.
let me see where we're at. All right, good. We're caught up. All right, guys. So, oh, Cassandra, look at you. Welcome. Thank you for being here.
Konnichiwa means what's up.
All right, guys. So, we got a new a new viewer. Thank you for being here, Miguel Rico. Welcome.
Hello.
Guys, don't forget to hit that like button if you haven't yet. Thank you guys for being here. All right, so let's get started. I was going to get started with Nefty regarding the JazzInc stuff. So we're going to do that because he's got to run, and then we'll go over everything else after. So let's get started with the post that Yost made. Obviously, you know, I don't know if you know about this, Mike, but obviously Nefty knows. So as you can see, right, it sounds like he's very butthurt about what's going on with the Blitzway DeLorean, right, regarding how they're able to give us what they gave us for the price, right, because he always comes off saying that everything he gives you guys or gives us, you know, has to be $25,000 and up because of whatever reason. And then you guys justify it by saying, well, he's mom and pop, so he needs to charge $27,000 per vehicle. So, so now, Nefty, what do you think about the whole situation? Because again, you're a customer. You're a very good customer. You're one of the very few people that has had, you know, issues with his stuff all the time. Again, it's not about replacing it. He always replaces it. He always does good by it. But the point is that for the amount of things that the amount of money that you pay for these things, to constantly keep getting, you know, defective items after defective item after defective item, you get to a point where you're like, what's going on here? Like, is this worth all this money? Which is where I got. So how do you feel about all this? How do you feel about what he feels
about the DeLorean, Blitzway's DeLorean, right? I mean, and he basically saying that it's undersized, and I guess the issue is that it's coming at $1,000, and I mean, I find that it's good. It's a good offer from Blitzway. You know, I can't see no fault. Under $1,000, bells and whistles that they have now. Now Blitzway's has his issues, because I've had the two only vehicles that I have from Blitzway are the Ecto 1 and the Afterlife. And the Ecto 1 came with electronic issue when it came out. I didn't have it, but it existed. Right. And with the Afterlife, there were issues which I didn't have either, but it was the stickers. Some people started getting the Ghostbuster sticker. The cowl was like crooked, and when that thing comes from Blitzway, you're not taking that off, you know, unless you're like a professional. But what Blitzway is offering to the community at $1,000 with all those bells and whistles is amazing. I can't see no fault on it, even because I'm not an expert. Even if it does come under scale, it's a tough argument, JazzInc. I mean, you can't knock it if all you're gonna hold on to is the scaling, which he may have a point. He you know, I don't go to lose any sleep if it's an inch off or an inch bigger. No diddy. But I will say this, that it's no big deal. No big deal.
Well, now question regarding this specifically.
Mm-hmm. What are we talking?
No, the motor electronics don't add that much to price compared to the cost increase that size adds. You as a customer having, what was it, 11 items, 15 items from them?
Yeah.
So knowing that you've paid all of this money and he's telling you to your face right now that he could have been giving you motorized parts for every single vehicle, because clearly he's telling you that it doesn't add to the cost. So why hasn't he? How do you feel about the fact that he's telling you, well, I could have been doing this all along? How do you feel about that he hasn't done it?
I mean, it would come with a price, because he's basically saying that if you were to do that, it will come at a higher price, you know. And it's like it doesn't bother me here or there, because he's not making the vehicle. Blitzway is, so I'm happy with what Blitzway is doing.
Oh no! We're talking about him. We're talking about him.
Oh, if he would decide to do it?
No. We're talking about, what I'm saying is to you. My question to you is this: you as a customer who has purchased over 10 vehicles from him without a single motorized piece.
Okay.
Now you're watching him say that he could have been doing this pretty much. Not in those words, but he's saying they don't add that much to cost. Meaning, I could have offered this to you guys to make your vehicles that much better for not much more, because he's saying it. So my question to you is, hearing this, and he's been able to do this for you guys to give you better vehicle at those prices, because I can tell you this, I'd rather motorized stuff than a car.
He does give us electronics. That's why I'm confused.
Right. He gives you a light up function that every other vehicle gives you.
Yeah. So
right. So where's the motorized stuff? Where's the motorized stuff? There's no motorized.
Like a motor, like moving parts.
The stuff, correct. Like Blitzway, correct. Like Blitzway, correct.
Oh well, in the &89 Batman, there's the turbine that moves, that turns on. So that's a motorized. And
okay.
Since going back to the Millennium Falcon cockpit, we get audio. So that's electronic and all the lights on that. But and in the 2022 Batman, we get the smoke. We get that's audio.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. But not everything is a motorized thing, is my point. That's my point. Yes, he does add features, correct.
Right,
but not everything is motorized. For example, no single vehicle, again, not that they're supposed to anyway, but no single vehicle has the windows rolling down.
Okay, yeah, okay.
No single vehicle has any motorized function movement like the Blitzway thing. Again, he's saying that to do that doesn't add that much cost to the item. So why hasn't he be doing it is my point.
Oh, I see now. Now I get it. Okay, why? I don't know why he hasn't done it, but I would appreciate it if he could do it.
Exactly. Thank you. That's my point. That's my point.
And doesn't raise the cost, because
correct.
It wouldn't raise the cost. Now I understand the question. All right.
That's my point. Correct. Like, how would you? Why?
Oh yeah, I mean,
be doing it?
I guess if he's making the statement now, and in future vehicles, he can provide whatever motor function that is relevant to whatever that vehicle he's doing. Yeah, by all means, add it.
Well, I can tell you this. Every single JazzInc customer as of now should not expect, demand motorized everything, because it should not be that much more expensive as he's telling you. And anything motorized to any vehicle makes that vehicle that much better. That's why you add it to it.
I mean, I guess if motorized. Let's take because you have the picture there, the '89 Batmobile. I guess the turret guns, if you can motorize that would have been nice, because right now, it's on a friction push and it pops up. The turbine, it spins. That's good. There's the electronic audio from the noise of the vehicle. But yeah, I guess. I mean, if he commits himself with the idea that he can give us motorized items in future cars and not up the cost, then I can't see no JazzInc saying no to that. JazzInc customers saying no to that. So yeah, it'll be a welcome thing.
Charlie the Unicorn makes a good point. He says the more motorized a vehicle is, the more complicated to.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So again, it has nothing to do with not adding value or more, or adding cost to the vehicle. It becomes that much more difficult to make. That's why he don't bother. That's why all his words are bullshit, and it's all jealousy. That's what's happening.
And Charlie, you're absolutely right with that, because I remember now that with my first Ecto 1, I had to become an electronic guy, because one of the lights wasn't synced properly, and thank God someone in YouTube broke it down, and I had to get parts from these wires that kind of crossed the circuit board. I'm not an expert in that, but I followed it to the T, and it worked. And it was because, your point, the more complicated you add these bells and whistles, the more possible issues you can have. And I'm sure that anybody with the original Ecto 1 will remember lights and the spinning lights that they were having issue. With the current Ecto 1 Afterlife, it was more cosmetic. I guess it was more the decal. I can't remember hearing, and I didn't experience anything with electronics with the newest.
Yeah, no, mine were perfect too. My Afterlife, I had nothing. Everything was perfect. All the light up functions, everything that was supposed to turn on. I like I said, I never had an issue with Blitzway, but I didn't hear about any of them.
Tell me something. In your collection,
huh?
In your collection,
mm-hmm.
That Batmobile that you have from JazzInc is amazing, right?
Absolutely.
That's what I want to hear, bro.
No, I say it all the time. It's not about that. He makes. I will always say it. He makes cool stuff. My issue is it is not worth $10,000 for what he makes. It's just
given what you've told me now here, and thank God you clarified, he basically locks himself in that in future vehicles he can add these bells and whistles.
Thank you.
According to what I'm reading here, the charges will come in the upscaling. But
that's correct. That's correct.
Charlie's point: the more bells and whistles you add to a vehicle, the more possibility of issues you can have. And that's
absolutely. And that's just
when you're thousands of miles away in America to get a solution from the Netherlands. It's not gonna be easy.
What do you think? JazzInc is going to go on forever here? Like, how many fucking vehicles do you think we can have in our collections?
Well, Mike, I've been saying that even with
there's going to be a limit here.
Yeah, even with the Batman line, is going to come. Right now, he's concentrating on the animated series, and I guess he's going to do figures from that, which I'm all in. And he's doing the 89 extra figures. But eventually, Batman is gonna
I'm sure he's gonna branch off into some kind of just something with displays. You know what I mean? Like that's where I think he could probably shine, right? Do like some kind of light up, like he did those dios for the.
Remember he started doing dioramas. Go back to dioramas.
But he's got to like work with a company. He's got to work with ModuCase. I think like if you got those two together. And had JazzInc get together with ModuCase and figure out, hey, these are display cases that we can, jazz up, for the collection. That would work. I'd be interested in that.
And
I could tell you that's exactly what's happening. He's getting into, and he already said it himself. In the live stream that he's, in other words, pretty much that he's noticing that there's more profit to be made with figures than there are with vehicles. So he's pretty much letting it be known that, if you guys start noticing that he's going to be making more figures, then that's where he's headed. Right. And again, it's common sense, because if you could charge retards $1,000 for 2 figures in a diorama, why wouldn't you do that all day, every day?
Yeah. And also the shipping logistics is much easier, because these cars are
pain in the ass to ship these things. Horrible.
Yeah. You get some Mama Luke kicking the box and you get it.
Now, Michael, what about you? What do you think about this whole situation? Do you take it as him being jealous? Do you take it as him being, butthurt about the whole DeLorean situation that he was planning on making? Now he can't.
Well, let me just add something to that. because I didn't answer that. Absolutely, you're gonna be hurting, bro. Blitzway does this to you. I mean, business is business, bro. You got a project, you got a book ready to go, and Blitzway or Hot Toys does this on you. Remember recently the Mr. Freeze incident? He's gonna be hurting, man. Of course, money-wise, it's all about the dollar bills at the end of the day.
Juice is not allowed to hurt like that. No, he's not allowed. not according to Fabs. Nope.
Wait, what do you mean? It was a question. Why are you getting so?
You hate Juice
why are you so?
It's
First of all, how can I hate him when I pronounce his name properly and you don't? That's number one. Okay, that's number one. Number two,
the Dutch. What is he Dutch? Is he Finnish?
You hate the Dutch. You hate the Dutch.
Where is Juice from again? Where is he from?
The Netherlands.
Okay, so that's close. Am I right? Is that correct? Dutch, Finnish, Netherlands? No?
Yeah, I guess. So go ahead. How do you feel about it? Are you still gonna continue to support the mom and pop? Are you gonna buy the DeLorean elsewhere? What are you doing?
I don't give a shit, to be honest.
See,
I'm over the vehicles, like, you know, and look, I don't know, when I get this back computer, I mean, I don't, will it even make it out of the box? Like, I don't fucking know.
The cult of JazzInc will continue to fund Yost's delusions. Yep, there you go. That is correct.
I might get that Catwoman, to be honest, at the end. I'm not going to try to pre-order anything.
Absolutely. Guys, remember, keyword here, try, which is going to equal, I decided not to. Remember, he's not getting shit.
Who, me?
Yeah, you're not getting no Catwoman.
Why not? Why can't I get the Catwoman later?
No, I'm not saying. Did I say you can't? I didn't say you can't. I said you're not.
I mean, look, if I can see myself getting it, because where else are we getting one? I do want that figure. I want that.
No, everybody wants the figure, of course.
I want that character in my collection.
Like this, Mike. The proceeds that you would get from me buying the land speeder from you, there you go. You got your Catwoman.
Honestly, you can have it. I'll sell it to you.
Charlie the Unicorn says haters hating on a guy making products for the community. That is not what is happening here right now at all.
I mean, it's kind of happened here a couple of times.
I first of all,
you don't like him.
I there's nothing to hate on. Number one,
not a fan of his.
That's number one.
He's not in your top 10.
As an old customer of his, as somebody, because I can tell you this, Charlie the Unicorn, I can most likely guarantee you that you don't even have the Vulture by JazzInc, and I do.
I don't have that.
Exactly. So don't tell me about hating on anything. Okay, because I don't hate on nothing here. There's nothing.
You should hate him. You should hate him for that Vulture figure.
So
that's probably the only reason.
There's nothing to hate on. There's nothing to hate on. What he charges for the vehicles, okay, and you've been here all the time. I don't know why you would even say such a thing, okay, but I have to obviously tell you again what it is that the issue is. My issue has always been that everything he makes, everything is not worth what we pay for it. That has always been my issue. I don't need to hate on shit because all his shit is garbage anyway, and I own it. Okay? I own it. That's why I can speak on it. Okay? I have things that you don't even have. Okay? And I can tell you that for a fact. Because I can guarantee you that you were most likely not even collecting when that Vulture was out. So you don't know what you're talking about. So this is why I get annoyed with people who come in here saying stuff like this, which is completely wrong. Okay? Completely wrong. If you want to pay the $2,000 for that garbage, go ahead. I am not hating on nobody. His product is garbage. You can love it all you want. Go spend your money on it. I can guarantee you, you're not buying none of it either.
Mike, you're apparently about 7 weeks out of the back computer. Because I imagine you're one of the first.
He did send me an email telling me that was the case. So I have one payment left with shipping. So like as soon as I'm, getting in the last 2 weeks, I'm gonna pay everything obviously to make sure that it's shipping day one.
Good thing about it, Mike, is that you got in so early that the price you're paying is criminal compared to what I had to pay.
I don't even remember. It's 5 years ago. You could have told me I paid $5,000. I have no idea what I paid.
I have no idea what I mean.
I paid $100 and something. Again, I don't even know what the monthly payment was. It was $100 and something a month for like 12 months. Like, I don't remember.
That's
Bush was in office, bro.
Chadwick says, LOL making products for the community. Is he giving them away for free? Because based on that logic, Hot Toys making 100 times more figures for the community than JazzInc does. Exactly. And Hot Toys gets hated on by the losers all the time.
By the way, do you guys know
exactly
any other company that does dioramas? I mean, I'm versatile dioramas. You know, I'm looking like Star Wars dioramas or Marvel dioramas.
If anything, I could get you names of customizers that will make you an entire diorama, because I know somebody who's getting one done right now, and you know it looks incredible. He's getting an X-Men diorama made with a Sentinel head on it, like a battle damage Sentinel, right? Yeah. And then it's all magnetized and stuff. The thing is gorgeous.
One more thing. Based in the U.S. Because you know there has to be some dial.
I've had a 1/12 scale dial built for me, but the guy was, I think he was in England, if I'm not mistaken. But it was sick. When he made it like out of foam.
And something comes broken, and he's in La La Land.
It's made out of like foam. It's a very light material that it would be impossible to break unless like they completely bent the box over or stepped on it. But it's like these dios are made out of they sculpt it with some kind of very light foam. So, and it looks great. Like it looks like concrete, and like I have like a Subway dio for my for a 1/12 figure.
The Memalorian says Yost is a grifter that is taking advantage of the community. Why is he charging so much when other companies are making better products and charging less? Yost is taking money from the community. Well, I can tell you it's because his mom and pop. What'd you say, Mike?
Let's say you don't know what his margins are, so you can't talk shit. Like if it came out that these things cost him $5 and he's charging $5,000, all right, now you can complain that he's getting us, but I don't think the guy's doing that. He's a fan. He's a collector. He was a collector first.
Yep.
So what you're saying is you're waiting for him to show you.
I'm saying I don't think he's the big villain that you portray him out to.
No. I never, like I said yesterday. I don't know if you watched.
Shut the fuck up. You absolutely do.
What did I say yesterday? What did I say yesterday?
Stop.
It's nothing personal. It's about his business. It's about what he says. It's about what he's done.
Stay on that side. You absolutely bash that motherfucker.
No, I don't bash him. I talk about what he talks about. I point out the shit that comes out of his mouth himself. I don't make.
You don't give him a break. You don't give him an inch. You don't give that dude a break, an inch, a speck. You don't. And look, it's fine. It's okay.
No.
Okay.
I don't give him a break. I don't give him a break. I don't give him a break when he says the shit that he says. That's when I don't give him a break. All I do is what? Dissect what he says, point out the shit that he says.
Right. You take every little fucking thing that he types out of his mouth and you scrutinize the shit out of it. I get it.
Because we have correct. Somebody's got to do it because he's going to rob the community blind. What do you mean?
He's not robbing the community.
I saved Rudy from that, okay, and I'm happy about that. So whoever I could save,
Rudy.
So whoever I could save from that, I will save and continue to save.
Mike, did you jump on the '89 Batmobile?
No. I'm not. Look at the vehicles. I'm. I can't do vehicles. I've decided.
I'm doing the animated one, and that's the last one. I know he's coming up with the Tumbler. Unless that thing is really, really awesome, I'm not gonna jump on it because I already have one. But
like you said, I have a tumbler sealed in a box in storage. I have that speeder sealed in a box in storage. I have one vehicle that's out. I love it. It's cool. I got figures all around it. It works on the bottom shelf. That's it.
Mr. J, this is a new name. Welcome. Nice to see you. Says 1/6 hobby is expensive as it is, but yeah, I agree. Some retailers take advantage of collectors more than others. Of course. And if you allow it and if you defend it, then they're going to continue doing it.
Who takes advantage of everyone more than Sideshow? please. Please. Please.
All right, guys. So as you can see, we get a new, since it's something that obviously Mike loves. He loves the life-size line of Hot Toys. So this is the new Grogu that obviously was announced days ago. Michael, is this exciting for you? Would you ever get one? Do you own the Sideshow or the Hot Toys one at all, or no?
I own both. What's the point of this? Just for people who didn't get it the first time? Is that what this is?
So it's a new expression, right? You get the bag, the satchel with it.
New expression. I definitely caught that. Did anyone catch that? It was a new expression.
Yeah, collectors did. So exciting, not exciting? Are you excited for the bag?
Fucking stupid. No. We got this. We did this. What is this? 2020 fucking one? We've been here.
Do you know the pricing for this, Fabs?
No, not yet.
They're gonna raise it. I can tell you right now. It was $300 initially, or $350. So this is gonna be $50 more because they're fucking scumbags.
So you don't get a base. You don't get the ball, the magnetic ball. You don't get the necklace, right? I don't remember if you get other hands.
You get a bag now, so like they're gonna get you no matter what.
No, let me ask you, Fabs. I'm looking to get this because I don't own the original. Because I remember there was some issue with the mouth. What was the issue?
The chin was literally like breaking right here. It was ripping across this way. I guess people, because the mouth is slightly articulated in the old one, so people were trying to open it, and if you yanked it, I guess it ripped here, and that's what was happening. Yep. So
do you have do you have the Sideshow one too?
I have both. Yeah, I pulled them out yesterday on the stream.
And which one do you like better?
I like the Hot Toys expression better because the mouth is open. You can see the teeth, so it looks cuter. The Sideshow is this same expression right here.
Now, with the Hot Toys, do you have issues with yours?
With the what?
With the Hot Toys version, do you have issues with yours?
No, because I said I don't play with my stuff. I just grab it, I pose it, I pose it professional style like I do, and then that's it.
I haven't even looked at it. It's been up on a windowsill. I haven't even looked at those things in forever.
Yeah, that's where mine is too, on the windowsill. So now, Nefty, since Mike loved it, what about you? How do you feel about this? You're getting this? You're not getting this?
I'm gonna get it because I don't own any of the Grogu's. I'm actually gonna check though, because you mentioned that the original one is not everyone that had issues with the mouth thing. So I'll probably try to see if I can get that one, because you mentioned that one came with the ball, right?
It came with a lot of.
You're not gonna have issues with the mouth unless you're doing things that you shouldn't be doing with your Grogu.
All right. And then I'm probably gonna look for that one because I need one. I don't have one.
Don't be xenophobic. We're getting Grogu satchel.
I guess it's a cool thing to have. You know what I mean? They're like a. And you know
what, Mike? If this doesn't do well, it might sit in a bin, and then you know what that means: a discount, 25%, 10%. I think the original one too. At one point, they were like giving it at a great.
Yeah, they were.
So this one, you can sit and wait on it if you.
And true, right? Like, why rush into anything these days? Yeah.
Nefty walking down the street wearing this. Can you imagine? Fab sleeps with this. Can you
imagine? Same outfit though, right? Same satchel.
Well, we didn't get a satchel before.
I mean, same sack. I mean, what he's wearing.
Yeah, same exact outfit. Yep.
What about the ears? Were they the same way?
They plugged. They moved.
Right. The original one came with 2 sets of ears. Mike, curious what piece you would love next if Hot Toys announced it. I know everyone in this chat has glorious collections.
What would I love next for Hot Toys to announce? Well, if you know, I'm pretty jazzed up about the Deadpool that just was announced. The damaged Deadpool.
Yeah.
Figure it out. Says Mike hates Sideshow. You would think they close his second account or something.
My wife's account.
Oh my God.
My spouse.
No, Mike, this is from you.
Y'all don't ever disrespect me.
That's so funny.
Oh, real quick, I gotta break out and pick up.
Go ahead. Thank you, my friend. I'll talk to you later.
Mike, let Fabs know offline a price so I can get that to you.
Okay. All right. I'll take care of you.
Thank you, brother.
All right,
guys, everyone.
All right, I'll see you later, Nefty. Thank you. All right, guys. So we're moving.
What is a figure we need actually? Like, what is a figure that we need for our collections right now? I would say I would love a sculpted hair Gamora. I really would like a sculpted hair Gamora because I hate the hair on both of the original Gamoras. So that's one I would like.
Gamora, sculpted Gamora.
Sculpted Gamora.
Something we're never getting. Good choice. So now, Michael, as you can see, we got this beauty announced, right? So this is a limited number.
This is ugly. I saw the whole thing. It's got black boxer shorts. This thing is ugly.
Wait, what black? What are you talking about? Black
right
boxer?
there. Look at him. Look at him. Look at his big black crotch. Yeah, it's horrible. This is a bad figure. I finally got a chance to really look at it good. It is really awful.
So are you getting it?
Look how the light is blocking it out. Let's get to a light picture where you can see it's a bit like it's a bad color design. No. Don't zoom in. Go to a picture where it's like you can actually see like the fabric choice they did on the bottom half of this figure.
Right here.
No. You need to see it like, yeah, look at that.
What don't you like?
Ain't that all black in the front? It just looks
this here, this stuff.
No. Up. Yeah, all that black there.
So that little bit of darkness makes
looks like he's got a giant panty, a giant superhero panty.
So nothing exciting about it, nothing that you like, nothing that makes you say, you know what, this purple and green.
Easily skippable, right? It's not Peter, it's Miles. It's a weird variation of Miles. Skip.
If you were to rate it 1 to 10.
Hit it. It's bad.
Oh my God, no respect for this guy.
0.0.
It's a waste of time. It's you should have been focusing on other things, Hot Toys, but you decided to give us that one, that jelly bean right there, that black jelly bean that no one wants to eat.
Guys, no respect. Now, you were talking about this beauty. So, how do you feel about this one? How do you like this one? Are you excited? Are you getting it?
Yeah, I'm gonna pre-order it. I'm more excited than I'm digging this one. I think this works on a lot of levels. It's the Deadpool figure I think to get out of all of them. It's like I don't need the shiny one. I don't need the first one. I need this one. I need this one.
This one's going to be. Are you going to display with the claws at all or no?
Probably.
Yeah, how are you going to display it? How are you going to display it?
I think I'm going to display it with the head sculpt. Either that. I don't even think I can do that. I need the full out head sculpt. Even though I have one, I have like a third party one that is not too bad, but this one's going to be fantastic.
Yeah, this figure is going to be fire. Everything about it. I mean, it's going to be just like the one we got, obviously, but better.
Right? Like I could see myself like that, maybe just holding that Wolverine spine and skull, something like that.
The nunchucks, you mean? Oh, the spine, this right here.
Yeah, like holding that, maybe with a claw, maybe one claw and holding that, but with the head sculpt. You gotta have him with the full on without the mask. You just gotta.
So what I'm gonna do is this head sculpt is gonna go on the original one that's out that came with Baby Pool, and then the head sculpt is gonna go on this body. So I don't need another covered, fully covered Deadpool head sculpt. So I'm gonna use both of them in the new one. And obviously that's the whole point, right? They wanted you to be able to do that. Right. So rate it 1 to 10.
I don't give anything a 10, right? I don't. But this is up there, right? And I'll give it a 9.5. It's good.
How do you like the light up feature on the base?
I don't care. Who cares?
LED. You're not going to use it, right?
Well, I said I might throw it in my my TVA Loki and
you said.
display. Yeah, I wouldn't think of 1 second displaying it with the Deadpool. No. Yeah, right. That's so good, man.
Yeah, no, that's very good. That's very good. That's going to look so good in hand too. I can't wait. Now, the disaster. So obviously you don't follow this. You were not following this. You were not ever planning on getting this. But seeing the before and after, seeing the prototype in this, if you did, have you or no?
I have. And I think it's just like all the Hot Toy figures that are coming out lately. There is a severe degradation from prototype to released figure. You know what I mean? They're just not just
now you're talking about the head sculpt, or you're talking about the hair?
Talking about the head sculpt. I'm talking about the hair. I'm talking about the whole.
All right, so let's go with the hair. What don't you like about the hair?
Again, I'm not a sculpted. I mean, I'm not a rooted hair guy to begin with whatsoever. Right. Just because it's just one thing gets out of wonk and you got to futz with it, and I'm not gonna comb his hair. Because I did that once. I bought a little comb, and I was sitting there, and I was carefully combing my doll's hair, and I was like, "Well, what was the figure? It was Infinity War,
Scarlet Witch.
No, not Scarlet Witch. The other one, Infinity War,
Nebula.
Black Widow, the blonde Black Widow.
Oh yeah, Black Widow.
Because her hair would puff out like
that's exactly how mine looks right now. It's like this.
So I'm trying to comb it down. Like, oh, you're a little crazy. You're a little out of sorts, my little girl. I gotta get you.
I have never touched.
Gotta get you nice and pretty. You're too crazy right now. You had a bad night, and I'm sitting. And I said, if anyone saw me combing my doll's hair in my basement right now, I would be punched in the face.
Oh my god, that is great. It's better than playing with Feisties.
So I have not picked up this little hair comb since.
Why does Anakin look like he ate the Force in one of those pictures? Oh my god. Does his hair have less highlights than before? Its hair is completely brown now. It's not even that dirty blonde anymore.
Yeah, he went from a blonde to a brunette.
Skywalker. Unbelievable. So overall, what would you rate this? Anything exciting about it for you at all? No.
And again, this one, so much better sculpted because we have it sculpted.
Mm-hmm.
So
now, what do you think about the whole, markup now? Right, you can't get this.
I can't wait to see the comparisons. Right, let's compare this one to the original sculpted, and let's see what a shit show this really looks like.
Right,
that's going to be the ultimate.
Correct. And that's why I said yesterday, the fact that it's been years from those two releases, right, the original ones, to now, this should have been,
been what, 5 years? 5 years?
About, correct. Something like that. Absolutely. I want to say 20. I thought it was something like 2015, but maybe I'm talking about a completely different figure.
I was thinking 18, 19, but okay.
Yeah, I thought 2015, but maybe I'm wrong. So that's the thing. By now, again, the meaning of the figure, the popularity of the figure, what this figure means in the hobby. Because remember, these figures are still holding crazy value. At one point, they were like the most sought out figures, ever in the hobby, right? Both of them, especially the dark side, but both of them. Because once nobody wanted the
I only have the dark side. That's the only one I am.
That's what I'm saying. So a lot of people didn't care for the original, and they wanted the dark side when it came out, and then they went backwards for the other one. So forever they've been expensive. Forever people have been wanting updates, and then you're gonna give us Artisan, and this is what you give us, right? So this is what I'm annoyed about, right? That it should have been perfect. We should not be sitting here trying to justify, oh, it's okay, it'll be okay. Like, we should not be having these conversations.
You know what? They're thinking 10 figures ahead. They got too many things on their plate. They have another dark side Anakin with artisan hair coming to screw all you bastards that paid $600 for this one. Like, it's happening. You know what I mean? That's why they don't care. That's why it's just too much going on.
What do you think of him going over $1,000 now?
What's over $1,000?
Anakin. Like, you can't get this for what it was going for at all anywhere. It's over anywhere you see it. It's over 1,000 plus anywhere.
What,
Artisan, yeah.
Yeah, like it that always happens like at release, right? It's the whole FOMO effect. People panic. I hear you do it all the time too. Still, it's you gotta wait. You gotta chill out because right now you have all the crazies overspending and. I'll never be one of those, people. I mean, I was once, right?
Are you applying this to this specific Artisan release? That logic?
This will not be I'll bet you money that this will not be $1,000 in a year from now. It won't be. It won't be. it's the most expensive these figures are going to tend to be are in the first 60 days after release, and then up to that 6-month mark, and then it's gonna fade. They always do.
Bob says, "What are these gonna look like when the hair product dries up in 2 years?" This guy, unbelievable hair product.
What is this gonna look like when they do the dark side? They're gonna do a dark side again. Why? Of course they are.
Absolutely. When they announced this one, I said the dark side was coming that same day, because it's only it's common sense.
Yeah.
He said Artisan. This guy. Oh my god. Can't wait till somebody tries to dye their hair, messes it up, and blame it on Hot Toys. You hear it here first. Oh my god.
Really, like if you do one accidental swipe, you're gonna fuck that up, right? You're gonna mess that hair up.
Look at this. Artisan Dark Side Anakin will touch 2K. What do you think? Absolutely.
Artisan Dark Side Anakin will hit 2,000. No way. What's the sculpted version right now? What is the original Dark Side going for?
I'll tell you right now. Let's check eBay.
It's not over 1,000.
No, I don't think so.
My guess is that if that figure was originally 300, so it might be $600.
I'm gonna go with lowest and new. It's gonna be. Let's see. Oh my god, they don't even have.
It can't be a big number. I would
they
say.
don't even have men. Oh, because they're giving me the Anakin with the stab. That's why. Let me see if I could get the right MMS. Because that one's cheap. The one with the stab is only like 290, 280. But that original one, let me see what that's going for. The head sculpt alone for the dark side is $299 and $12 shipping. Imagine that. Just the head sculpt alone.
But that's all you need, though. Let's be honest.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like just that alone. So can you imagine what the figure's going to be? Let me when I get to it.
I mean, here's a pre-owned one for $459. Like there
you go.
Look at it all day long. Look at that. Nothing. They're not expensive. Is this dark side $400 with $50 delivery? Come on.
Is that brand new? Is that brand new?
No, it's a pre-owned.
That's what I'm saying. Look for it new though. Look for it new because
who in the world would buy it new at $1,000 when you could buy it pre-owned for?
Well, that's what we're looking for. So here, Hot Toys Star Wars Anakin Episode 3 MMS 437, brand new,
brand new, $499 best. Oh no,
$375. I got $375 and $35.39 shipping for the light side, not the dark side.
Yeah, I'm seeing.
Yes, but it's not. So that was not that bad.
It's $400 or $500.
Right. So, but at one point that thing was going $700-800. I tell you that. Because it was.
Oh yeah, it's just That's probably at the height, right? It's not
correct.
It's not,
correct. When people wanted it, nobody could go near it. Big Red, my friend, welcome. Welcome. Let's see. All right, let's continue. All right, so what would you rate this 1 to 10? See here, he looks perfectly fine, man.
Yeah, you're looking at the prototype.
No, this is the blogger pictures. This looks beautiful here. See here, he looks perfect. Right, the hair's still dark, obviously, but he looks so much better.
Good,
right, he looks really good here. You know, so hopefully, like I said, we could talk negative about it all we want, but in hand is when we're gonna realize, at least me, right? When I get mine, that's when I'm gonna tell you guys what it is. You know what's really happening with it, how good it looks. Look how
you're gonna compare it. That's the key thing. You can compare.
Look at that. Look how good he looks there.
What's come out?
You know. So again, I hope. Look how nice he looks here too. So I hope it comes out. It turns out fine in hand. Because
I'm gonna give it maybe 7.5. I mean, it automatically loses 2 points because it's got doll hair. So
see, here's so crappy. Look at that. Oh, I think the eyes got to get moved. See, I think the eyes you got to do something to the eyes to make it look nicer.
That feathering fluff hair. Who wants that?
That in the beginning, everybody was like, "Yo, that hair sucks. The hair sucks." From the beginning, I remember the prototype was out. Yo, this hair sucks. His hair sucks. But here we are, guys.
Like sculpted, it's perfect. It don't move. It's what it should be.
Right.
The wind ain't gonna get you.
Now, this is something that I know you're very excited for. You usually like variants a lot. So here is the Mondo Star Wars. This is the dueling version dueling effect version of the new Darth Vader figure. As you can see, limited to the Japan exclusive stuff that's going on right now. So what do you think of this? How do you feel about it? Do you think Hot Toys should do more of this, or do you think they should never do anything like this again?
Yeah, this is pretty bad, right?
He said pretty bad, right? Why? What's so bad about it? What don't you like about it?
Like, this is like I don't know. I feel like this is like a cheap imitation, but like when they do those like cartoon paint jobs on Transformers. They like cell animation paint jobs. Like they're doing this like light animation.
Well, have you seen the Mondos? Have you seen the Mondo figures? That's what they do to them.
I have not, but I please, Mondo is so gay.
Oh, the tunic is pleather too for the.
I am not a fan of those Mondo figures.
So you don't like this? Nothing exciting about this at all?
This is so. Like, you can put this next to that shampoo bottle Emperor, right?
Shampoo bottle Emperor. So rate this 1 to 10, and how much do you think this is gonna go for?
What the retail's gonna be? I mean, they're not gonna charge any less than a standard Vader, right? So this has got to be, what's a standard Vader? $349, right? I would think $350 they're gonna charge for it. Maybe $375 because they're gonna try to jazz up that like it's a specialty figure paint job.
That's correct. They're gonna, because it's a limited piece. It's gonna correct. They're gonna jack up the price.
Oh,
now, as you can see, we get a new feature, comic inspired dual and effect pattern. So this is obviously
look at the one leg is blue and one is red. Like, this is so dumb.
But remember, they're supposed to be with them fighting each other when he fights.
No. He got into, like, his kid got into paint. You know what I mean? And wiped his fingers down his leg. It's bad.
So very basic, right? Not much to it at all, right? Remember that the last one we got was the 40th anniversary Return of the Jedi one, which came with a ton of stuff. 2 bases, right? The deluxe one, at least 2 bases and all this stuff, right? The 2 head sculpts, the 2 helmets, the 1 head sculpt. So all of that was, over $400. This here, as you can see, it's all hands, right? Very basic base, nothing diorama. And that's it, right? That's it. It doesn't even tell you anything else at all compared to Obi-Wan Darth Vader, which again, that was another one that came with a ton of stuff. The one I just mentioned. So it's gotta be $380 plus, I think.
You would be in. Look at this figure is gonna officially go down in the what was it? It was the Crab Venom.
Crab Venom.
That's
the Venomized Iron Man. The Venomized
it's
Iron Man.
It's gonna go down as one of the worst Hot Toy figures ever made. Yes.
No way. I'm gonna tell you why.
It's horrible.
So again, it's Darth Vader, right? It is funky. It's the look of it is funky, right? It is different. It is very different.
Get a close-up look at that face. Like, get a very close-up look at what they did to that face. Like, you don't even realize the paint job that they did on this thing.
And you get a beautiful sleeve too, just so in case, here.
And it's only good from you have to be a distance away. If you get close, it looks ridiculous. Look at it. Yeah, zoom in again. Give me one more zoom if you can. Oh, they don't let you. Yeah, no, I wouldn't let me either.
I wouldn't let me either. No respect for Vader. Look at that.
Look at that giant red. What is that? A black hole on the side of his helmet? But what football team does he play for? The Galaxies?
Oh my God! Look at that. How badass is that? You don't like it?
It's horrible, bro. It's horrible. I get what they were going for. It didn't. It didn't happen. They didn't do it.
It didn't happen. So you're saying the Mondo style didn't work?
No, they failed. This is a fail. I can't even believe someone said. Everybody, this look good? Yeah. Release. Like that was Hot Toys headquarters like 6 months ago, and they let this come out.
You're unbelievable. He said, "Okay, release."
Fucking real, man. This is like someone should have said, Howard. We should rethink this. We should maybe think about this one.
Oh my God. He said 10 for originality, 7 for looks.
Yeah.
It is different, you know. This Vader would fit right into a Clone Wars collection.
That crab venom was different too.
Venomized Iron Man is what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's Darth America. It's Darth America Vader.
I mean, I'm the Iron Man freak, and I didn't even go near that thing.
Oh, it's so nice. I got 2. I bought 3. Fabs,
you know you did. You still have 3.
Fabs laugh at me, or you. At least my theme song isn't YMCA. Unreal. No respect. I'm telling you, Andy Warhol painted that Vader.
This is a Warhol Vader, right?
Oh my God.
Didn't they do this? Wasn't there another? Or am I thinking maybe one of their fantasy figures that they do it for conventions and stuff? But didn't they do like a weird painted version? I mean,
Vader?
this you would even probably say that you could put this in the oh no, I wouldn't. I was going to say you could put it in the porcelain stormtrooper, but that porcelain stormtrooper is beautiful.
Yeah, that's a masterpiece.
It's just the detail. Like there's just such fine, beautiful detail in that thing.
Right. And it's like such a basic thing too, because it's a print. You know what I mean? It's not like somebody hand painted that. So 1 to 10, Michael, and how many are you getting?
I mean, we got to do 2 in a row tonight. I'm sorry, you gotta give it.
All right, guys. This is Michael's score for the Vader.
0.0.
Garbage.
Garbage. All right. So now, Michael. I
mean, it's sad that we can go from a beautiful Deadpool to that.
One thing I want to show you. So we have some shots of the new store, right? This is called Powergate in Hong Kong, I believe. Yep. So this is their 5th store now. So they got Rebel Base, Secret Base, Echo Base, Toy Sapiens in Japan, and now Powergate. So this is 5, right? So as you can see, right, this is what I wanted to show you. So now this is the in-hand pictures of that new Iron Man, that fractal Iron Man Mark IV that we're getting soon. How do you like this? Look how crazy this looks. This looks like, it reminds me of like when in Doctor Strange, you were in the mirror dimension and you look like that. That's exactly what it reminds me of. How do you like something like this?
Before I answer that really quick, I want to say something. You said this is Hot Toys' 5th store, right?
Uh-huh.
Right? These stores like this and all this tchotchke bullshit, right? It's a distraction. It's like these Hot Toy mugs and bathrobes and whatever they're selling in this stupid store, and tchotchkes. It's just, let me tell you, XM Studios did it. XM Studios started doing this and started like taking their eye off the ball and started focusing on nonsense, right?
Like merch.
And let me tell you, it failed them. They are in some trouble, I think, because of it. They went and started making mugs and coffee things and keychains and bullshit. But you're a statue company. Make statues. Don't try to do this nonsense. But
do you think that affects Hot Toys, right? They're making their keychains and their mugs. Do you think that affects them?
I think right now they're, again, not what they used to be. I think their eye is not on the ball, man. They're not making, in my opinion, the best of the best anymore. They're just not, their end product is not, it's not staying very, 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 very close to the prototypes, which has normally been the case. So
right.
I'm disappointed in them. So
now this figure specifically, something new, something completely different. We've never gotten anything like this. How do you like it, if you like it?
I mean, I don't love it. I did see it. I actually did catch it and see these pictures and got I think someone showed this figure in the light too. Someone had it outside. I think some pictures with it, or I thought, yeah, there it is.
That is a gorgeous paint application right there.
I don't love it. It's like that oily, like, yeah, you're in an oil spill or someone spilled some bubbles on you. You know, I don't love it. I don't love it.
So you're not getting it?
It's not like a priority figure. It's not a must get like this one is.
Right. This is beautiful. Look
at that thing.
Yeah, this is gorgeous.
Right? Like, I mean, has there been a better figure as of late? Like, they really.
This is a badass figure. Look at that.
Look
at
the head sculpts.
The blood splatter, right?
This should have been like, why isn't this a DX?
I think it is, no?
Should be.
Oh, no,
right?
no, I don't think it is. I think it's isn't it MMS? We don't even know yet. We don't even know what it is. Actually, yeah, we do. Because it's
I don't think we've seen it.
No, it's up. It's up. It's up. I'm going to tell you right now what it is. It's up. It's up. I'm going to tell you it is in MMS. It is an MMS. The batting version, it's an MMS. It's not a DX. So, it comes with a lot as if it was a DX. That's why it should have been a DX. But again, remember what I said yesterday. You know, the DXs aren't feeling like DXs really anymore. MMSs are feeling more like a DX, if anything, as you can see. Right? So, kind of weird what's happening.
You think they could pull off an even more battle damage?
Absolutely.
Like something like, you know what I mean? Like, I would love something where they would show his uniform like open and then have like a squishy body underneath with like
absolutely like the Wolverine, like the Wolverine body, that silicone Wolverine body that they're giving us. Yeah, that would be sick. Absolutely, sick. They could do a more battle damage. And remember, they could easily just battle damage that head sculpt, make it all bloody and stuff to give them a completely different look. But I don't think they're gonna do that now.
Yeah, like I would love a real beat up like after battle Wolverine, minivan, type. Like a super battle damage figure. Because I mean, this is good enough, I guess, but I would love to see a little more.
This is Vader waiting at a red light crosswalk. This Vader with a chrome stormtrooper would look fire. Not gonna lie. Oh, that's a good idea. 0.0. This Vader was at a rave party. You guys. It's PlayStation 2 pixelated Iron Man. Yep. Hot Toys fuzzy slippers. What am I being based? Agree 100%. Medium warm toys. Blanket, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Nice to see you.
Hello.
I have an X-Men Studio Witchblade statue that is now 4 months overdue. My God. There were some outdoor shots. This is crazy. I bet this fractal Iron Man will look sick inside Infinite. Yes. Can you imagine? That's going to look gorgeous. Hot Toys is too big of a company to worry about mugs and towels. Well, it's just, it's just for the store. It's just for them for people to buy something.
Again, it takes your focus. Again, it just takes your focus. They could be putting all the resources into hiring the best sculptors and having the best people in team. And like I said, they're worrying about, and again, but you really margins on your keychains is great.
No, right. But you really think, right, that Hot Toys, or at least, Howard sitting there going, man, what should I do? Should I get somebody to help me design keychains or somebody to make me, make me better head sculpts? Like, I think they're
spending money. I think they're spending their pandemic money. And because it's going to chill out. Like, it's going to go down.
I don't know when, but it's, so how do you like it like this? Does it any more appealing at all?
No.
I figure maybe the pose.
Do you like that figure? Honestly, you like that purple figure, that purple people eater?
Mine shipped already.
That is it. I don't know.
No, so I can tell you, it is not the best looking figure by any means, but I like the combination of the green. I like and the purple. I like the fact that it's a different suit. That's what I like about it, right? Compared to other suits, it's not the best suit by any means.
I mean, it's definitely going to stick out. You'll notice that one amongst all your other.
That's exactly why. That's exactly why I like it, because it's going to pop with every other suit. And like you mentioned earlier,
I don't want it for that reason. Like I don't want that purple thing to be the first thing I see in my Spider-Man case, and it would be if I put it in my Spider-Man case. I'm just going to notice that giant purple abomination.
Well, what I was saying was, like you said earlier, it's a Miles Morales, so is it really necessary? It's not a Peter, you know what I mean? So that's why it's even less exciting. But I just love it. So here it is again from the outside. This is again Power Gate Store. Look at all the clone troopers back here. You got Sidious, you got Bark Speeder, you got Stap, You got Mall. You got 501st. You got all these things back here.
What do they sell on the other side of the store? I mean, again, I know I've purchased their LED lights. What do they sell? What's the other thing that what are they selling? I mean, I know they do that stupid Cos Baby line.
Well, they do Cos Babies. They do keychains. They do apparel. They do, they do things like this, right? They do little plush things.
And by the way, my LED light box, I think, died on me. My Marvel.
Oh, your
LED light Hot Toys box died on me.
See, I only have one from the Loki, from the
I have
sticker Loki.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 7. I have 2 DC, a Marvel Comics, a regular Marvel logo, and then the Stark. Oh no, and then I have 9 because I have the Star Wars ones too.
9
on my Star Wars.
I only have 1, and I only got it because it came with the Loki with the stickers.
No, they're cool because they go above a case to kind of like, it tells me like what case that is. If it's a DC case, a Marvel case, you know what I mean?
Oh, that's what you have it. That's smart. Yeah,
I have my Stark Industries over my Iron Man cases.
Yeah, that's cool. So look at the figures a little bit better. Here's the ATRT with the Trooper. Right here is the Scout Trooper. Here is Boba Fett. Here is Luke. Here is Leia. Here is C-3PO. Here is the Royal Guard. Right here is the B2, Sidious, Obi-Wan. This looks like not Rex. I think it is Rex.
There's a lot of figures in that store.
Yeah, it's a lot. This is a 501st. This is the red one. I forget the name. What the hell is the name of the red one? Oh my God. Coruscant Guard, the Coruscant Trooper. Who else is in here? This is Vaughn. This is Padme. It looks like this is Anakin, right? It looks like Mace Windu.
The box ones are the ones that they have in stock, obviously. So the Carnage and Venom is available.
Correct.
Who's the other ones on that top shelf?
So this is a quarter scale Iron Man. This is a War Machine. This is the one you're talking about, the Venomized Iron Man. This is Carnage.
This is all on the top shelf. Like, please buy me. There's a ton of them. There's a ton of Carnage and Venom. They can't look at Carnage is going to be under $200 soon.
Carnage, yeah, that's crazy, right?
I think I was premature in buying it. Like, I bought it at $220 or $230, and I thought I got a screaming deal. But I'm like, you know what? I think I jumped the gun.
Did you get like 3 of them?
No, I just got a second one.
Oh, 2.
I bought one. Like, I bought my first one super cheap, and then I bought a second one because it was so cheap.
Also, as you can see on this side, guys, you got all the Spider-Man stuff, right? You got $20.99, which is on its way too. It should be here at some point very soon. I can't wait for that figure. I'm so excited for that figure. My Miles from Sideshow is delayed, but you got a Mark IV Spider-Man down here. It looks like this is a Cyborg. This is a Iron Spider here. These I can't really see much on this side. This is all from the Spider-Man 2 video game here. This is Miles Morales back here. Oh, I can move it. What an idiot. This is Star-Lord here. This is actually shout out to Nathan. Nathan just got this from me. This what's his name? Not this one. This is he got the Ragnarok Stan Lee for me. Here's the quarter scale Iron Man. This is the empty boxes are for this that's displayed it here, Mike. Because everything that's up here is in here. Well, let's see here. You got Gore, you got Thor. Here you got Wolverine. Damn, they got Wolverine in there already with the yellow jacket. Unbelievable. They got Hono. Look at the Honos in there. That's crazy. They got Hawkeye. It's cool to see, even as a collector who has all these figures, right? Obviously not what's not released yet, but most of these figures, if I were to walk into the store and seeing them all over again, I would be like, wow, that's sick. You know, it's always like a different, it hits you different when you go in and look at somebody else's collection. Because it's not like it doesn't look like yours. So just the fact that it's different, it's exciting. So look, this is what they sell, Mike. So as you can see, you got Tom and Jerry, you got little Darth Vader stuff, little toys, right? These are not
giant pops.
Right, correct. They're Cos babies, right? They got all these little things here and there. So that's what I'm saying. I don't think they're
look at the back wall. Look at that back wall there. Like, those are big figures that are like cartoony, right? Yeah, those look big, right?
Correct.
They look like 12-inch, pups.
Well, I don't think they're that tall, but they do look big.
Oh, you know what? Where is this store?
This is in Hong Kong, I believe.
Look at, you know what's interesting? Look what's on the back wall. Look at that sign on the back wall. Yeah,
Sideshow. Yeah, well, because they have to
That's a
represent
first.
Sideshow. They have to represent Sideshow because Sideshow is, they're
It's
part
the
of it.
American distributor. Why the hell are they in their Hong Kong store?
Well, again, just to show, appreciation.
That's
for the
new, man.
company.
That's a sign of something, I think.
No way. Sign of what?
That's a telling thing.
No, but so what is it telling?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like Sideshow and Hot Toys are two completely separate companies.
Of course, absolutely, but they're
Like,
partners.
why would you have your warehouse person sign up in your shop?
Yeah, but it's not warehouse because remember there was a time where they were collabing, making figures together. So it's not like they're they're doing the bits for Hot Toys.
Stop.
They value
putting one of their parts in a figure is not.
No, but again, they value Sideshow, right? They've had a partnership, a relationship for many, many years. So just again, it's
That's
just our
the first time we've seen anything
correct.
to that degree.
Correct. It is new. Correct. We've never seen anything Sideshow in any. We didn't see it in Echo Base. We didn't see it in Rebel Base. We didn't see it in Secret Base. We didn't see it in Sapien and Toy.
I don't think I've ever seen a Sideshow sign in Hong Kong.
Correct. Which is crazy. So see, stuff like this is what they sell. Like I said, plush little teddy bear stuff. Again, it's just I could tell you they're not, missing out on 1/6 scale stuff because they're focusing on the dumb shit. I don't think so at all. I think they got a whole section, right? A whole sector for that. Focus on all that garbage. Let me get a sector for 1/6 scale strictly. So, they're too big of an operation to be, half-assing stuff because you're worried about keychains. Absolutely not. But look at this. This Spider-Man I need too. This figure, I haven't gotten it yet. Look at that. This thing is gorgeous. And one thing I did mention, guys, that I wish this figure could hold because of the poses, right? It looks like the legs could hold the figure up. The legs hold the figure up. You don't need the stand to hold the figure up with the legs. It is insane. This is called the Superior Suit. So I need this figure very, very soon. I need to get it as soon as possible because I don't know how it's doing in the market at the moment. But here it is, guys. Look how beautiful this thing looks. This thing is going to be very, very sexy in anybody's collection. I can tell you that right now.
Like, I'll be honest, I would want the Iron Patriot suit more than this one.
You didn't get it yet, the Iron Patriot? I thought you were getting it.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
So yeah, the Iron Patriot is a sexy suit. A very, very sexy suit.
Look, nothing's a rush anymore for me, anyways, right? So I have the patience of,
of a camel. So again, gorgeous figures, guys. Look at all the dumps. Here it is. So these are the Cos babies here. So the other ones we were talking about, they're way bigger than this. But see, this is cool. Like if I were to walk in there, like obviously I would never buy any of this, but I would definitely, like stuff like this I would get, right? Little tiny stuff like that. Look at that. Lilo and Stitch. Can't live without Lilo and Stitch.
I get it because it's a toy store, right? You're a toy store, and that's for kids, right? So
correct. That's exactly why they do it,
right? Or something.
Correct. That's exactly why it's a toy store. They make toys. They're gonna make keychains. They're gonna make apparel. They're gonna make all the merch. But obviously, they're money makers. I'm assuming it's the 1/6 stuff because it's that much more expensive. Look at that. This is different. I've never seen that before.
I'm selfish. I want Dad's figures to be as best as they possibly can, and I don't want you to focus on little Johnny's bear.
Look at that display. Look how gorgeous that looks. That is beautiful. Look, they got Blade, they got Wolverine, they got Nice Pool. For those who said Nice Pool's getting canceled, you dumb bums.
And this is why, and this is why you shouldn't put figures in DTOFs.
Why?
Because look at this display. This is what you should strive for. You should have a beautiful, big, open glass display.
No, that is true. This looks beautiful. And this is how you can appreciate them more when they
look
like
deep.
This.
Look how deep that is, that they're fitting the
Correct. Look how
Entry
back.
on
Look how far back this is.
Yeah, that is bigger than you guys even realized looking at it.
Yep. This is humongous. It is beautiful. This is a beautiful case. Can you imagine having this in your house? You know it's big. You know it's big when you can fit both gantries in it.
Right. That gantry takes up a one whole glass shelf in my one of my careers.
Absolutely. That's what you know. This case is beautiful. Look, you fit a Hulkbuster in there.
So really, that case is probably 3 cases in one giant case.
Yeah, look at that.
Hulkbuster. I didn't even realize that. Yeah,
Hulkbuster, a quarter scale in it. This is a quarter scale, and this is a quarter scale.
It's like a walk-in freezer.
Right. Look at this. Look at that pose on that figure. How sick is that?
And they could fit a ton more in there.
Absolutely. Imagine. Correct. They could fit. Look how long this shelf is.
Look at that's what you need. I love that. I would love a super deep shelf.
Absolutely. Look at that Venom. Oh, that Venom.
That's right. Most shelves are what? 15 inches, 13 inches. Like
correct.
You're just limited.
Deep. Right. Very.
Only my Module Case Maxes are fairly deep.
Look at that Bucky with the rooting. Look at that. Beautiful. I can't wait, man. We're going to get so many great figures this year. Look at the Mark II. Look at the Mark I. Right? Look at what's his name? Shang-Chi.
Did you see the lineup for the movie, for the Marvel, for the Doomsday?
Yeah, we're getting destroyed, I tell you that. We are going to get
I need that movie to come out. I don't need that to come out anytime soon, right? That's
I know. They're going to start pumping out watch. We're going to start getting announcements before the movie comes out because there's just so much,
And I thought I saw some like leaked footage. Like they have
correct.
Again, Hulk and She-Hulk and
Yup. Like everybody. Captain America with the Hydra suit pops up. Yo, it's crazy.
I mean, you're lucky because you're going to be able to get a Professor X.
Correct. Oh, we're getting all the X-Men. We're getting everybody. We're getting Avengers. We're getting X-Men. We're getting everybody.
It's going to get Rebecca Romaine, Mystique.
Yes, Mystique.
I would love that one.
Well, now remember this too, guys. Remember this. They don't make everything from every movie. So have that in mind, right? Just because we've gotten a lot of these characters prior, right, from Infinity War, from Endgame, from Age of Ultron, from Avengers, it doesn't mean that we're going to get every single one. Are we going to get a lot? Absolutely. Are we going to get every single one? Most likely not. Remember, we just got a Mantis. How many movies was Mantis in? So that's my point. Just because they showed everybody doesn't mean everybody's coming. Can it? Absolutely. But again, I don't think so. They're going to go deep, just like they did with Endgame, just like they did with Infinity War, just like they did with Age of Ultron, just like they did with Civil War, right? They go deep because there's plenty of money to be made. Another easy thing for them is they already have the likenesses for a lot of these characters, for 99% of these characters. So easy money to be made. A Hydra Captain America. You don't need a head sculpt for that. You're going to have to make a new suit. Mouth plates are already made. Maybe you got to make new gloves, new hands for the gloves, for the shield. Obviously, you got to make a new shield. But you don't have to get a head sculpt. So that figure is most likely going to be made because you don't need a head sculpt for that. He's most likely not going to take his helmet off in the movie because there's no need for that. So you're going to see him dressed in black with the red Hydra symbol, with the red Hydra shield, right? With the black and red Hydra shield. That's what you're going to see. You don't need to see him helmetless. So it's an easy figure for them to make. So we're going to get a lot of stuff like that. That's like them making a stormtrooper type figure, right? It's just the mouth plate that they got to really focus on because helmets just got to get repainted, redesigned and repainted. That's it. If they got to redesign anything, which again, I doubt. Figures are already 2.0s. If you look at any Captain America from Endgame and compare it to any Captain America from Avengers, night and day in size, height, with everything. So we're already getting into the 2.0 body size with the Endgame stuff. So it's gonna match. It's gonna match. And then don't forget that Endgame, the Endgame Captain America with the big gauntlet. Remember that limited one that came out? That was a 2.0 body. That's a bigger,
They
body.
got like a arc speeder on that top shelf.
That's what I'm saying. Yo, this is crazy. Look, they got the ATRT right here too.
Yeah, those things are fitting there on the.
Well, the fact that they fold how they fold is amazing. I can't wait to get mine. I'm telling you, and I got a perfect spot for it too. It's gonna fit so perfectly with all the other vehicles, with all the bark speeders, and the other speeders. Here's a quarter scale Mando. Here's a quarter scale Boba and a quarter scale Darth Vader
On his stand.
Yo, on the stand, right? Imagine.
Yo, quarter scale
case,
on the stand.
This case is insane. This is. Can you imagine having this in your house, man? This would be beautiful.
I mean, basically, these are Maju cases, just side by side Maju cases, right? This is probably
a commercial grade case.
They're probably max 140s. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stacked on top of each other. That's got to be high too.
Oh, I see what you're. Yeah, but they look like they're all one. You know what I mean? Like,
No,
look how the doors open. Look how the doors open. How do the doors open? Every door
like
has
like 1, 2, 3, 4, right? They open, right? Like
right,
4 panes of glass. Yeah.
See here. So here's one opens this way. This one opens this way. Correct. This one opens this way. This one opens out. Yeah. Oh wow, beautiful case, guys. Beautiful, beautiful case. What? Look at this. This is gorgeous. This is beautiful. Look at all the Predators here. You got Alien, you got Feral here, finally. You got the Justice League. Look at the Flash, Batman and Batcycle. Batman with the updated suit. Yo, this looks beautiful. I just got this in the mail. I got to open this. I got to make this video soon. I'm excited. I'm very excited for this. Look at the 22 Batman and Batcycle and the what do you call it? The Bat Signal. Bane, Catwoman on the Batcycle, on the Bat Pod, the Joker. Yo, this looks so badass together like this. Look at this. Beautiful.
Look, they're using those little, plastic acrylic risers that I have.
Right. Yep, those are the ones I use too.
King Shark's on one.
Peacemaker, King Shark. Yep, look at that. Yo, beautiful.
That's a smart way to make your display better, is to use those acrylic risers. You can get them at Container Store. Container Store has them for different prices, but I wait for a sale, and I've gotten all my acrylic risers from Container Store.
How many inches? They have different sizes?
Yep. So they have like as small as 2 inches, 2x4, and then they have a 3x3, a 6. I think they have a 2x2, a 3x3. A 6x6 and an 8x8. I think that's the 4
Yeah,
size.
I like the 2. I like the 2 inches. No Diddy, because those are like the perfect height for the.
But the 2-inch ones, but they're almost too small. Like honestly, I have to use those 2 inches in addition with a 3-inch to
the 2 inches. The 2 inches are a little weak to hold heavy figures. So that's the only problem with the 2 inches. Well, look, this is why they have a sideshow section. Look,
actually, I have it right here. They're strong.
This is why they have a sideshow section. Look, they got the statues displayed. This is no fight. So that's what.
Yep. So it's just
it's just to represent. It's just to represent. It's just to give them a shout out. That's it.
Oh look, no, it's official. Oh no, official. What does it say? Sideshow official
reseller. Yeah, it's a reseller. What are you showing? Shows the thing.
So that's
but those are different. But those are different.
This is solid. There's no way. There's no figure that could break this, that where this wouldn't be strong enough.
Right.
And then here's the 3, but this is the one I probably use the most. This is the 3x3. So there's no question I have probably the most of these in my display. But sometimes, when it's just odd sections, because I'll have these across the back. You know what I mean? The first row is a bunch of figures, and then I have 5 or 6 of these in a row, and then it just creates that next level.
Right. It creates a whole step.
Right. And in the far back, I have a a bigger one. You know what I
See,
mean?
these are mine.
8x8.
These are mine. Mine are not supported at the bottom like yours. So if it's too heavy, they'll split. They'll go out. You know, that's the only problem with using it with heavy stuff. Like you can't put,
Right. I have
heavy.
those too. I have a couple of those too, but I found these fork-sided ones just because of how solid they are. And they're more money, of course.
Well, of course, yeah. You got more acrylic on there. So look, remember these little ones that were being shown a while back that nobody really cared for? They have them over there. I would love to get these. I have all the other ones.
I own the prelim art to that Captain America right there.
This one?
Yep.
That's a classic. That's a classic look, isn't it? Look at that fractal thing, man. That thing is so
go
gorgeous.
back to that. I want to see that Venom. Okay, these are like just little like tiny figures. Okay.
Yeah, they're tiny. They made them already. They made them in the whole armors. They made Spider-Mans, they made Batmans, they made Iron Man.
Right.
Look at that. So again, guys, six figures coming your way. Don't sleep on the figures. Did you order anything lately? Have you gotten anything? Are you waiting for anything?
No, hot toy wise, no. Nothing hot toy wise. I got a shitload of boxes everywhere, but nothing new came in. I'm gonna be selling. Like I said, that Nefty's getting that speeder. I just got too much shit. I gotta unload some stuff.
Wait, which one? Which one? Scout speeder or
No, he
Scout?
wants that. He wants that JazzInc.
Oh, I got. Yeah. Oh, you have one. What?
I'm gonna see if he needs that. Maybe he needs an Obi-Wan too to go in that thing to drive it, because that was my plan. I have an Obi-Wan to drive that speeder.
An Obi-Wan from where?
A Hot Toys Obi.
Which one?
The original.
The old man.
The McGinnis. The McGinnis.
Right.
Yeah. So I bought it. I bought a second one.
That'd be great. He'll definitely take it. He'll definitely take it if he's looking for it, because that'll look nice.
Right, because you need it. You kind of need it to go, because it's like Luke and him in the speeder together. You need that look, right? You need a farm boy Luke and him and Obi.
I got this guy today. Shout out to Nathan Henderson, channel member. He got me this Darth Vader from Clone Wars. I've been holding off to get him, and I finally got him. So shout out to Nathan. And also this guy I got yesterday, which I'm excited for, because finally I get to see what this Power Pose statue is about. The acrylic bat armory I'm excited for. I already have the original one anyway. So this is the acrylic bat armory with the Christian Bale, with the Bruce Wayne,
the folded hands,
right? With the statue that's like this. So I'm excited for that. Like I said, I'm waiting for my 2099. I have to do my Moff Gideon 2.0 video. I have to do my what's the other one? My Jack Sparrow video. I have to do there's another video. Oh, my Mark 7 suit up version video. And then I think after that I'll be caught up. Obviously, then we'll get Anakin, Artisan. What else am I expecting? I'm expecting a whole bunch of stuff, guys. Then my Darth Revan is coming. My Star Killer is coming. There's something else that's coming. I think my Batgirl, if I'm not mistaken. I'm waiting for a whole bunch of stuff, guys.
Look how crazy Batgirls, Revans. Oh my God.
Oh man,
too much.
When you collect,
I'll cut. I would never go Revan now. Like I would just never get that figure.
See, I don't like the figure. What I don't like about the figure, and I've said it from day one when I saw the pictures, not the prototype pictures, the in-hand pictures, the blogger pictures. That hoodie looks like shit. That hoodie, I don't care what you do to it, it doesn't look good. The way that they sewed it together and it like folds like at the top, that crease just doesn't look good. The way that you're not even able to fix it up nicely because the material is way too thick. So it's just annoying, that we can't get a decent, a decent hoodie for these figures. You know, it's just very annoying. But what are you gonna do? It is what it is.
We should be there. There's too many now. Like that should be a perfected thing.
Right. Correct. It doesn't matter what style it is. Like, for example, Moon Knight obviously needed to be sculpted because that's a different style. But the ones that are cloth we should be able to control everything about it.
Everything about it. They should have a system in place that runs a fine wire
Correct.
all the way around that hood, all the way to the back, so we can do wind poses and
correct.
Yeah, that should just be a system. Look at that should have been done and perfected before they started getting into artisan hair.
And capes. We should be getting way better quality capes than we ever get.
Right. I shouldn't be having to go and spend $100 with Jackson Lou.
Thank you. That's exactly what I was going to say. I should not. And this is something that, you know, people complain about Hot Toys all the time, and they have no problem spending over $100 to get a new cape for a figure. They complain everything about Hot Toys. Oh, Hot Toys this, Hot Toys that. But they're perfectly fine having to pay. Again, obviously, it is what it is. But we should not be having to spend an extra $100 for a cape for a Hot Toys figure that is brand new.
You needed it on that Batman. That one Batman, you needed to buy an extra cape.
For which one?
The Dark Knight one. I bought an extra cape for him.
The Dark Knight one. What? The Christian Bale?
I think this is a third party cape on this figure. I think.
Yeah, that's wired. That didn't come wired at all.
I think my Dark Knight, I got one of like a drooping cape. I think yeah, this is a third party cape, I think.
The Dark Knight only came with a draping cape. That's Batman Begins.
Yeah, this is definitely a third party cape.
Why? What's so good about it? Like, what was different about it?
It's just it's a different material. I think, does it have a wire in it? It does.
Also, you got it wired because that one, the cape for that figure sucks.
Well, right. The original cape, that's what I'm saying. The original cape that comes with this figure
Complete garbage. Yep.
Sucks.
Yep. But that's what I'm saying. We should not be having to spend, especially for figures like a Superman, a Batman, right? That Batman and Batcycle from the Flash movie, for those who don't have the figure, that thing has about 5 to 7 wires. You could get any type of look you want on that cape. And I think all the capes should be that way.
Look, at anybody who wants to go in on these, I have to re-up and order more. So I don't know if anyone has any interest in upgrading to acrylic 1/6 figure stands. I get it. They're not cheap. Like, because I have these, right? Fabs loves these ones. And look, I love them too, right? These are the OG.
Yeah, those are the best.
$25, $50 black stands. And look, this is definitely the cheap best option. It's the minimal list look. But then, you know, a guy made these, right? Because it's just that seamless look, right? I don't even want to see the stand.
Right.
It's not a hook. You know what I mean? You see it's just goes straight out. But I do have to order more, so.
Figure in a bubble. Welcome, my friend. I didn't even see you were in here. Nice to see you. Welcome.
Hello.
Let me get him off the screen. All right, guys. Let me see what you guys are saying real quick. They have a Deadpool stick. Yeah, no, they have everybody. They have everybody there. It looks beautiful. The cases look nice, but they have no idea how to display figures. Looks like crap. Hey, don't make fun of my collection.
Whoa, Mr. Detoff, chill out.
Mr. Detoff. Yeah, no, I would have displayed it just like that, probably.
Are you kidding me? Our shit's more crammed up than that.
I know. Did you get the Burger King Batman? Which one's that Burger King Batman? Is that the comic book, the one, the Dark Knight Rises comic book one? Is that what you're talking about? How much is Justin charging for risers? I don't know, but he's definitely overcharging for those things.
How much is he charging for risers? Is it the same thing as Container Store?
No way. I'm gonna tell you right now.
He's doing much more.
I'll find it for you. Of course. I'll find it for you.
Let's look at that real quick.
I'll find it for you.
I don't even see if Container Store is still selling them.
Here. You ready? Here. So risers now 12. It used to be 9 for $36. Now it's 12 for $36.
And what size is that though? 3x3?
He don't even say. He just says rises. But here, if you go to Amazon, look, you get 12 for $19.99. And he's charging you $36 for 12.
Yeah, Container Store still sells them, and they're let's see, those are 3x3, right?
I don't know. It doesn't say. It just says risers. Ash, yes, I do. I got the beefy one.
Yeah,
yes.
look at
I got two.
Up, though. A 4-sided rectangular riser. Oh, that's an 8x4. That's their biggest one. $14. Let me tell you, I did spend a lot of money on risers. I'll be honest.
Yeah, no, it's a rip off. But
I have over $1,000 if you add it all up. I'm sure.
That's crazy.
Look, I just started collection, big display, man. You got, you know,
yeah. And it makes sense for you because you got the module cases. For me, I just started buying risers recently within the past 2 years because I never really needed to do that. And once I started, rearranging, that's when I started using them. So I still got a whole bunch of just, a bunch of them laying around. I got 2-inch, 3-inch, 4-inch. So I got a whole bunch. Look at the biggest one I own.
A Container Store does coupons, so you have to get like a 25% off coupon. You don't just go in there and straight up buy. You have to get a coupon. What is that? Like a square?
Well, it's like I said, I have 2 inches, 3 inches, 4 inches. So this is a 4-inch. See?
Yeah, it's almost like a block.
Right. So you put that right. And like you said, you could do this, obviously not this one, but you could get a smaller one and put it on top to give it more height if you have something you need to do. But these I just started buying. That's why I still have some sitting here. Look, it still has the what do you call it? The wrapping. Look. That's why it looks, look, you hear it?
You know what? I don't think they sell those risers anymore.
See? Which ones? On Amazon they have.
The ones that no, the 4-sided beauties that I have.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, those I've never seen before. Damn, 1,000. Yep, that's correct. Dollar Tree is the place for me. They have them at the Dollar Tree? No way.
Look at guys, you'll get there. Let me tell you, we all started with 3-4 figures in a DTOF.
Exactly. Exactly. Actually,
if you love collecting, it'll get there. It'll
that's
get there.
That's what people don't understand. That's what people think, that it is an insult when they say, "Oh, your collection's overcrowded. Your collection doesn't look nice. Your collection is too cramped together." It doesn't, to me at least, it doesn't faze me. It doesn't matter.
That's
because
what I was going to say. That's okay. That's
if
okay.
You're about this life, and I said this yesterday, if you're about this life, you will get there someday, and you will realize that that's just what happens if you're not constantly selling your shit like everybody tends to do to get the new. They sold everything else. That's why they don't have shit.
I'll buy tons of more toys. I'll make more money, but I only have so much space.
Correct.
Space is the ultimate villain in collecting. There's just no doubt about it.
Absolutely.
Space.
Absolutely. And the only way to change it a little bit is by designing wherever your collection is going to go. Obviously, if you're lucky enough to be able to do so, right? Like, for example, if for me to maximize every single inch of space in here, I would have to redesign everything with module cases, for example. Why? Because everything's going to fit perfectly all around the wall. Everything's going to be set up perfectly in the middle of the room. Because these cases are big, it'll fit everything with plenty of room around it. Right? Once I get rid of this details, if that ever happens, or when that ever happens, you guys are going to see that it's going to look completely different. Because obviously, for example, the stuff that you see behind me, yes, it's all close together because of the type of cases that this is. But once I have a bigger case where everything can be spaced out, these don't need to be cramped in together. These are going to be able to have a little bit of a gap in between, or more of a gap in between them, so it looks better. So my only issue, I know for a fact, is just not having, the module cases, the bigger cases.
And what about the guys that like live in apartments and stuff? Like, I didn't really like put my collecting into overdrive until I bought my house. Like, when I finally had a space that was my home and I could store shit safely, that's when my collecting really like turned the corner.
That's right.
When I lived in apartments and stuff like that, I mean, I guess you can say I collected, but not anywhere close to the level
Well, I started same thing. I started my collection when we lived in the condo, and nothing was displayed. Everything was literally in boxes. And I everything was in a tiny spare bedroom that we had in the condo, and everything was just stacked up together. By the time we moved, again, nothing was displayed. I actually had shelves put on in the bedroom, in the spare bedroom, to display the boxes, because that's all I could display. There was no room to display anything. Once we moved and I started getting the details and stuff, that's when I went crazy, because I had plenty of room at the time. But in the condo, there was nothing I could do, and I wasn't really buying much anyway, because I was just collecting boxes, right? So by the time I moved, I think I left the condo with something like 54 boxes, 57 boxes, something like that, and that's all I had, right? When we bought the house. And then obviously over time, it just became what it became. And then, again, that's what happens. That's just the natural progression of being a collector, especially if you've been around for a long time. It's inevitable. You're not going to get away from it, again, unless you're just selling your shit constantly, which, you're not collecting anything then,
Yeah. You know what? The pandemic ruined everything, lad. Those acrylic risers are gone. These small ones, these tiny ones, and these 3-inch ones, they're not even.
But I thought you were getting those from Stony Stands, no?
What's that?
I thought you were
these were not from Stony Stands.
Oh,
no.
I thought they were. Okay.
Only the stands, the figure stands.
All right, guys. So don't forget, we have a new raffle coming up. It's going to be strictly die cast. It's going to be 13 spots, so less spots than before, but they're going to be 50 instead of 25. So I'm going to get that set up probably by tomorrow, and then obviously whoever wants to join can join. So as always, guys, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you